gentlemen, it's time for an all-new double special show coming to you live from lovely Tampa Bay, Florida. Starring Crystal Gorges, Tiffany, Barbee, and me, JB Lee.
You and me. So say the stars, it's meant to be. My heart is for you.
See that stretch I did?
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, I was stretched.
You have a good arm span, a good wingspan.
For the fans listening on IRN, explain the stretch.
The stretch? I did the stretch. Doesn't that have to explain it, damn it?
Well, tell them what kind of stretch it was. They might not, they might think you were doing like a calf stretch when in fact you were doing a lateral
I
stretch.
said he has a good
It wasn't a lateral stretch. I was vertically.
I wasn't watching. I don't know.
I know. I was sitting up. I was at a lateral stretch.
I don't know what kind of stretch you did at all.
Welcome, everybody. Double special.
Stretch.
If he were Batman, he would have been ready to fly.
We're back for another episode. Is that peaking on purpose like that, or do you need to bring the slider down? I don't think it seems to be peaking very loud when I
Seems
talk.
to be peaking loud. Maybe somebody stretched it.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. If you're listening on IRN, it's Friday night. Thank you so much for joining us. You just got out of the Mad Music show. That show's crazy. And now you're with us, double special, and we're back for another fantastic week of improvisational talk bullcrap. That's what we did. We just spew it out.
It's just unfiltered loveliness.
It is. It's wonderful. We do have a phone, and you can call us. The phone number is 727-439-6139. In the studio tonight, nobody, just us.
Oh, yeah.
Tiffany Barbee's in the studio.
I am.
That's right. Our wonderful theater actress that is now famous Tampa Bay-wide, known for her appearances on television stages and theater stages,
Films,
television, all that
films,
stuff.
clown
I didn't even
demented.
act.
Yep.
She played a girl who got demented by a clown or something.
Yeah, we got a great show lined for you. We're going to talk about some shows coming up and talk about a few things in the news. Interesting items, as always, coming through Jordan's thrift store. And this week we got a really interesting item. If it's true, it's a really interesting and creepy. Yeah,
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about
Is
it
it
as we
here?
go.
No.
No, he didn't bring it in. You should have
Why
brought
would I
it
buy
in.
that?
Because just to have it.
So we're just going to talk about something that you saw?
Well, then we're going to decide whether we're going to buy it.
It could be worth money.
It could be worth money.
And then it would go to people
a
in
children's
need.
charity?
Okay, we've teased
Yeah.
too much.
It's not bad. No, I don't feel bad about that at all. Yes, it
we-
would go to a charity for women and children.
Okay, well, but that's
Awesome.
all we're going to say. It's all
Yeah.
we're going to say. We tease it too much. Too much, damn it.
All right.
We'll also talk about a little side foray that we're taking into video gaming, and we'll talk about why and who and how.
And also, we can play ads now, I think. You want to try and play an ad?
No, do we? What?
No.
I don't know. We could do it.
Don't mess with stuff.
We're gonna do that eventually.
No.
Why? No,
Do it
no.
during your
'Cause we
video
can do it
game
now.
thing.
Yeah, do it right after the break. How about
All
that,
right.
you
Okay,
dumbass?
whatever.
Why would you stop the momentum?
Because I want to see what happens.
An ad will play. That's what'll happen.
That's
And
how
then-
they do it in real life radio. They tease it, and then they play an ad because people want to stick around to see what we're talking about.
No, shut up.
You play the ad up front.
They don't do that the
Let's
first.
get our monies.
They don't do that in the first minute and a half. They don't
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
true, yeah.
No, it's that.
They do check-in! Check-in! Woo! Check-in!
What are you doing?
Check-in!
We're waiting for it.
Cranking it up because I forgot the window. Check-in! Public given the chance to name UK and Irish storms. Check in.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Why? I think it's lovely. I
Oh,
wish we could do that.
I bet you there were all kinds of just really awful names.
Oh, there will be, yes.
And,
They're able to send possible names to the Met Office and send suggestions via Facebook and Twitter.
So what do they, like, announce that a storm's coming and then they get a chance to name it before it comes in? Or?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, I wish we could do that. It would make it so much more fun if we could campaign for names every time like a hurricane
Yeah,
blew
but
through.
what if you
But-
came like a really, like a, I don't know, like a jokey name and then it turns out that it kills a bunch of people? Wouldn't you
All
feel-
the better.
Oh, man.
Nothing to feel bad about there at
What are
all.
you going to say, Tiffany?
They don't have hurricanes and stuff or
Well, they're
tornadoes
just storms.
in UK, so what are they going to name?
Storms.
Just
Yeah.
a storm?
Bad
Oh.
storms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a hurricane. It'd be like a bad winter storm or a nor'easter, as they're called.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're called nor'easters.
Well,
over
you
there.
know, a storm of that caliber is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
And they call them wetty wets.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, God.
How could I fake knowledge of England with Tiffany Barbee in the room? Do you know she lived in England for 3 years?
I
did.
heard that.
I
Yeah.
lived in
I heard
England
about
for
that.
3 years.
Do they have any? No, so this hasn't started yet. There's no like names that people have already sent in that we could see.
No, it's a pilot project that's starting over the winter and autumn. Autumn and winter.
Well, now that's a
Yes,
horrible
never know.
tease because now we're not going to know.
Well, we'll know
Well,
soon
let's
enough.
find out. Tiffany, have you got the chance to name a storm coming in off the coast. Don't look at me like that. What would you name a storm? What would you always want to call a storm? Because usually they're like guy names or girl names, right? What would you name it? While we're young, please.
Storm.
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 Is
You
that
just
not
call-
how you say storm?
No, come on. Be
That is a
creative.
name.
No, it's not. It's already called a storm. Give it another name.
Yeah, no one wants to be worried about storm.
Yeah.
Jordan.
You call it Jordan Storm? Why?
Because he's a pain, and so is the storm.
What?
She's just wildly unimaginative.
Yeah, how about I know. Jordan, now watch. This is how you use your imagination. Jordan, what would you call a storm if you had a chance?
like Slurper or something. Hurricane Slurper, and it just slurped people up. Or like the 4chan, they don't name it Hurricane Hitler did nothing wrong. Something like that. I'd feel better about a hurricane if we at least managed to name it something stupid.
I don't know. I don't want the word
Hitler.
Hitler in my storm name.
No,
to be honest
maybe
with you.
not.
Like maybe you said, bad people did nothing wrong. I would go with
Okay,
that.
well,
yeah.
That's not the meme. But
Yeah, I would give it like skateboard names, like Kickflip Storm, and that Pop
Yeah.
Shove It 360.
we get Hurricane Bruce Banner, Hurricane. It'd be
Nice.
awesome
No,
stuff.
do something. Yeah, like bad guys.
Oh, now you have ideas. No, you had a chance.
Like
Yeah, no, you
villains,
lost it.
like
No.
Jafar,
Yeah.
Man, I wish Crystal I had.
Jafar.
No,
You can join in at the next check-in.
Kim Jong Un.
we gave you a good 30 seconds, and you just
Storm.
Storm.
What's wrong with naming things after what they are? People do that all the time.
Who does that? When's the last
Like-
time you had a cup of coffee?
I named my Scooter.
Well, okay, so not people do it, you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't generalize like if there's anybody else in the population that calls their scooter Scooter. How lazy is
To be
that?
fair, she also named her Ford.
I know. I know, dude.
Pointless.
Dog, come here. Cat. That's just lazy. You're just not putting any effort into
No.
it. Yes. It's lazy.
Yeah.
Why would you call it what it already is?
Where's that name?
No, but
That's
some
a name. I've
I
seen
know,
a
but
human
why
with
would
a
you
name.
give it the name twice if it's
Yeah.
already been named that?
We're trying to differentiate it from other storms.
Thank you.
I think it makes it more fun when
Wow.
you call it. like-
makes it more fun.
It's creative. It's
All right,
so
next.
creative.
I think you weren't interested in it until we came up with good ideas.
I like the
Check
Disney villain.
the bell's ringing.
Check
I hate that
in.
bell so
Man
much.
in a wheelchair steals firefighting equipment during a fire. Check in. Why would they do that? Nobody knows.
He was probably he thought maybe he was gonna put out the blaze himself.
He was in a wheelchair. He stole an oxygen tank, a firefighting mask, and a backpack.
Okay, well that's not firefighting equipment. That's life-saving equipment. You got a mask so you don't choke to death. He probably figures he can't get out in time. He needs that stuff in case a fire starts.
he rolled past the fire truck while they were fighting a fire and just lifted it and took it home.
Well, okay.
That's
He wasn't in the
awesome.
fire at
That
all.
was a crime of opportunity then.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Oh, it's out. It's mine.
But it's ballsy to do it in a wheelchair, man, because it's not like you can run away. All you can do is kind of trundle off slowly and hope they don't catch up to you.
But wheels are quicker than legs.
No.
Wheelchair wheels or not. No, not unless there's a motor
But what
attached
if
to
there's
it.
like a hill to go
Dude,
down?
if you can't catch a wheelchair, Tiffany, then you're pretty sad.
Yeah,
I mean,
even the
seriously.
motorized ones are pretty dang slow.
I know, dude. Yeah, because they got to carry a 60-pound battery on them.
Who suspects the guy in the wheelchair, though?
Well, look, in the chaos of a fire, that nobody probably saw him. And like when people aren't paying attention, you can lift stuff, and they probably had it hanging off maybe they had one of the little compartments open, and he came around like a blind side and went, "Oh, that's for me."
But what do you think he was going to do with it? Is the
Sell
main
it,
thing.
maybe.
Who do you sell it back? What do you? Is there an illegal fire
Is it a
equipment to
motorized?
market that I don't know about?
There, maybe. I don't
He's in a
know.
motorized one. That's
Oh, he
hilarious.
wasn't a
I have
motorized
a
one.
question.
About this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can people in wheelchairs go to jail?
What?
Like, I've never seen
No,
a person
they're
in a wheelchair at
they're-
jail.
No, they've got diplomatic immunity.
They've got they got a special wheelchair jail where all the ramps have bars in them.
No, they're not even prosecuted. They don't even bother. What, murder? You in a wheelchair? Okay, well, we understand.
Yeah.
No, wrong. Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you even ask that?
Can't people in wheelchairs create murder?
Can they create murder?
Yeah, because, they're in a wheelchair.
Oh, my God. Yes, they can create murder
But
quite easily. Yeah, I mean,
I guess
it'd
with
be
a gun.
Anybody
Yeah,
with
with a gun, yeah.
it'd be
of
hard
course.
with a knife.
They could
Not
run over
really.
a baby's neck.
If somebody wasn't paying attention, somebody could wheel up on you and do a drive-by knifing. I mean, not a really quick one, but
I'm glad nobody heard
I
that.
just imagine they wouldn't be very agile.
Wow.
have you never been in a wheelchair? Had
Well,
a
yeah, for
spring-
fun.
Okay, but never.
Let's just cut that out.
All right. That's fair.
Check in, check in.
Commit next time with that.
Woman planning to have a baby in ocean despite shark warnings.
Oh, yeah.
Check in.
Listen, I am on this woman's side. Go out there and have your baby.
She wants to use a dolphin as a midwife.
Perfect.
You're on her side.
Yeah, do it.
Is your son been bugging you that much lately?
No. I want her to get tore up. I want her to go out there and get tore up because she's stupid. Because they're warning her sharks out there, and she's going to insist on doing it. And you know what?
There's an innocent baby involved in this, you know.
Well, it's her baby. It's not my baby.
He'll enable their baby to speak dolphin.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you need to say the whole thing so everybody can hear it into the microphone.
They believe
Really?
a dolphin-assisted birth will enable their baby to speak dolphin.
What do you think of that?
That's so funny. They should be.
What do you think of that, though? They look. People give a lot of credit to these water births. Immersion in water. They get sort of like an easy transition from the womb, which is mostly water, into water. Supposedly makes the whole thing less traumatic.
But they do it in bathtubs.
Yeah, it's not
Some
salt.
people do. Yeah.
Can you imagine your first time in the water? It's like you're stinging your eyes out. You got salt coming up your nose.
Amniotic fluid is salty. There's salt in there.
Yeah.
No, not ocean salty.
No. And here's the thing. You got all kinds of microorganisms in ocean water. Even if you don't get chewed up by a shark, God only knows what's going to be swimming all up in your canal. Ugh,
yeah, little starfish larva.
No,
any kinds of weirdness.
Starfish larva.
Probably.
What is that? I say let her go out there.
Yeah.
Height of shark season. Go for it.
Yeah,
Have your baby.
So you're like make her an example for the others,
Yes.
basically type of
Yes,
situation.
I am. Yes, I am.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to do stupid stuff like that in life, I'm not going to go, no, you don't. It's so dangerous. Look, tie the bungee cord on your legs. Jump off the bridge. Do what you got to do to get your thrill.
Has somebody done that to have a baby?
That would be
No,
cool.
no, not to have a baby. I'm just
Why
saying
not?
in general.
That's creative.
It seems like it would make it a lot faster.
No, well, you'd have to tie it around your neck, bro.
Well, it's a harness.
No. Bungee jumping is tying your legs together. Kind of
Well,
defeats
not
the
if-
purpose.
what if you
Let
put
me
a
finish.
harness on?
No, what do you mean a harness?
Like some kind of special harness that would spread your legs apart, but then also
Wait.
drop you so you're supported by your arms
Okay,
and
look,
chest.
and what happens to the baby then?
It goes in the water, so it's a water birth. Like you said, it's a natural thing.
At 60 miles an hour, it goes into the water? You're
Well,
an ass.
don't you think, like,
That's
physics-wise?
so much more traumatic than the natural way.
Does
It's getting used to highway speeds, which is
Oh
what we
my-
do in
I
most of its
think
life.
the laws of motion dictate that when the lady goes down, as she comes back up, the baby will go out of her on the way. As she shoots up, the baby will go out and
We
down.
hope.
Right.
We don't
and
know
off
what's gonna
his
happen,
little
really.
bungee cord thing,
It's
and then
physics
he'll
by
boom.
Tiffany.
Yep.
What are you talking
I'm just
about?
saying we need to apply for a grant.
Yes. Once she stops, the baby inside, like objects in a car, continues to move at
Yeah,
the
that's
same
what
rate
I'm
of
saying.
speed.
So the baby will
It's
keep
kinda what
moving
you're
out
saying.
where
Yeah.
she goes up. So the baby will fly outwards.
And then you just have dolphins in the water below to collect the baby.
Well,
That's
no,
all
the
very-
baby's attached
No,
still
it's-
with
listen.
that umbilical cord. So that's like
Yeah,
his
for-
bungee.
You have a pelican fly by and cut it.
It's all very fantastical. Can we move on to the next one, please? Yeah,
It's going to
this
make
is
an
nice.
awesome Disney movie.
It
is all
was
I'm saying.
ridiculous.
Check in. Researchers say women less likely to go back in time and kill Hitler. Tiffany, why won't you kill Hitler? Check in.
What would they do when they go back in time?
Kill Hitler.
Well, why did you
Or
just
not
ask
kill
that?
Hitler.
Hold on,
No,
wait. Why did you
I'm
ask that
saying,
question?
what would they do instead if they're not going to kill Hitler?
No, they're just saying they wouldn't go back.
Oh,
If you're given the chance to go back in time and kill Hitler, would you
no,
do it?
You can't.
Would you?
Why
Why?
not?
Why not?
Because that will change the
That's
way the
point.
events go. You can't.
Yeah, that's the point. To
Mm-hmm.
change a few events.
No, I think that will change a lot of things.
What things?
Yeah, like what?
But what if I'm not even born because of it?
You didn't answer. How could you not be born because
I
of
don't
Hitler
know. Well,
being?
Barbee is a Nazi last name.
So do you think
Oh,
you're
wait,
worth
wait,
more
wait.
than
She's got a
6
point
million
there.
Jew
I
lives?
have to be careful.
Do you think you're? Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying. You had the chance to go back and save 6 million lives in the Holocaust,
You
but you didn't
can't.
do it just because of your name.
Think of all those people that would be on Earth still, and they would do things to change the course of history,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone, and then all the population would be different. You can't do that. You can't do that.
She
That's
brings up a
big
pretty good
thing.
point.
You're not even allowed in Back to the Future to go. Marty can't even see his
I
old
see,
Marty.
I knew she
Yeah.
couldn't get through without
Yeah.
mentioning that
I'm
movie.
just saying though.
There's
That
been so many other time travel movies. Why are you stuck
but
on
they
that
can
one?
the
never
only one she's
ever
seen.
see. No. In all those movies, you're not allowed to deal with your past
No
selves
H.G.
and
Wells,
things.
no nothing.
No.
Oh,
You
God.
can't do that. You can't change.
Okay, I
history.
heard you. You're repeating yourself now.
You can-
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Were you going to say you can't do it again? You were, okay. Why do they say? Did women say why? They just not comfortable doing it, or is it the murder part, or like, or is it one of Tiffany's theories that if they go back, they'll screw everything up?
What if you went back and killed Hitler, the world would be a guaranteed like 300 times better. Like 300 times better, everything.
But I like the way it is.
No, 300 times better than the way you like
But
it.
I like the way it is.
Would you like it to be better?
No, not if
Really?
it's different.
You're so terrible.
I like the way it is. What
Somebody
if it...
please go back and kill Hitler so Tiffany doesn't exist.
All right, next.
Check in. Hey, what would be the worst thing to happen after your wife tries to divorce you?
She kills Hitler.
Be serious.
You're having a bad day and it just gets worse.
Give me a second.
A
Okay,
dolphin
so
eats
what
her.
would be the worst thing? The worst thing? What did you say? Say again.
What would make it a lot worse? Your
I
wife,
know.
who you desperately love, is trying to divorce you.
Yes.
And you don't want it, and now your day's just gotten so much worse because
Wait.
of one thing.
I know.
What is
Wait.
it?
I know.
Do you know this story?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
well,
no,
don't.
I just know the answer.
What?
She bangs your dad.
No.
Oh.
Wow.
That would be the worst.
I haven't had a chance to answer, and you've ruined it now
Yeah.
for me. All right,
is it
what
to
is
bang
it?
your dad?
No.
No,
Why would I say that?
Shower with your dad.
No.
What is it? What's your guess? You have to guess too.
My brain is frazzled right now because that's
Anyway, it's the police catch you with fish porn.
fish.
Check
porn.
it.
See, his
check
is
in.
stupid. Mine was realistic.
This one actually happened.
Yeah, his is realistic too.
A lot
actually,
of people bang
A man
their dad's
admitted
dad.
having pornography involving a fish on his phone has been given a 6-week suspended sentence.
Why can't he look at fish if he wants to?
Apparently, it's a picture of a man or a video of a man banging a large fish.
is the fish
So?
dead?
It wasn't described how it went down. It just said
I mean,
they found 2 pornographic videos involving a woman and a dog,
Heard of
and
that one.
one involving a man having sex with a large fish.
what
Well-
kind of deviant people in the world right now are having sex with fish, dude?
I don't even know.
What is in your brain where that could even remotely feel good?
the worst part is,
I can't even hold a fish without it feeling like prickly and like
I don't
rough.
even know how it works. What part? You go in the mouth. It looks like it's all full of teeth. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, and there's
What-
no really
yeah.
openings in the thing.
Now this is the worst part of this story. Then
I don't
Okay,
wanna get
'cause you
too
figure-
graphic.
I know, but
Hold on.
okay.
Tiff,
Imagine
hold on,
you're
wait.
browsing
Hold on,
history.
wait. Stop for a second. Can
Yeah.
you just be patient
'Cause
for
I have a
2
bit.
seconds,
I have
please?
something
Thank you.
to say.
God.
You're browsing history now. You come across somebody says, "Hey, here's a link of a man having sex with a fish," and all these questions come flooding to your mind. Like, how does this even work mechanically? You're not sexually aroused by this, but
Do you
still
click
want to
on it?
know.
I don't
No,
click
I
on
didn't
it.
click on it. But apparently, what happened if that's happened to this guy?
He just was curious.
Yeah, because I've never seen anyone offering a video of a man having sex with a fish.
All right, Tiffany, what were you gonna say?
I just don't understand why he's getting in trouble, though. Why don't the people who had a sex with a fish and a dog get in trouble? Why should this guy get in trouble?
That's a very fair question.
It is.
He didn't do it to the fish. Why can't he just
I
look
agree.
at it?
No, I can't argue that. You're right.
It's the same argument against child porn because the fish and the dog were not consenting, so it's abuse, and you're helping to perpetuate that abuse
They
against
should go
large
find
fish
the
and dogs.
person that did it.
Right, but did
Yeah.
you understand what he just said?
Well, yeah, but I still think they should
What did
find
he
the
just say?
person that
What if
did
the
it.
person is in like Azerbaijan where it's
Why
totally
do you-
legal to bang fish?
Wait, I need to back up for a second. Why do you always do that? When I ask you a question, you always repeat the last thing that you said again. Did you understand what he said?
Yeah.
That into the microphone, but by
Yeah.
viewing it, that you help perpetuate. There's a need for it. You create a market for it. So
Yeah,
that's why. So
but
you're
other
kind of
people must be watching it too. That it's not
well,
just
right.
his fault.
That's why
that
they
he
get in
keeps
trouble
it
too if
going.
they get caught
Yeah.
with it.
It's like if I vote for like
Oh.
who vote Roseanne Barr and she becomes president, it's not just my fault. It's a bunch of people's
Yeah,
fault.
that's why the other people can get in trouble for it. Not in that instance, but in this instance,
I'm
yeah.
glad though that you equated voting for Roseanne Barr to doing sex on a fish
I know.
because they are equally reprehensible.
I was going to stop her, but no,
Yeah.
I don't need to hear this analogy.
So good for you there.
It's that's pretty awful. So this happened right after his wife decided to leave him.
Yeah.
So good to call on her part, huh?
Yeah,
She got out. She got on the sinking ship, man, quick.
I don't know.
She thought something was fishy.
Oh.
That was perfect ending to that. Tiffany Barbee setting it up.
Oh my God.
Finally, I wish Crystal was here by now, but
She isn't.
did you know there's an 8-foot king cobra on the loose in Orlando?
Yes.
Check
I
in.
did not. We were just in Orlando. I did not know that.
I knew
Yeah.
that.
You knew that when we were in Orlando?
Yeah.
Could have mentioned that to me.
Oh, well, I figured we wouldn't see it
How do you know that?
because my friend Jason posted it on his Facebook.
That's how you knew we wouldn't see it? See how you didn't listen to my question and you just
Well,
you
you
just
said,
kept
how
on
do you
talking.
know that?
You said I knew it wouldn't get us, and I said, "How do you know that?"
Because that doesn't happen.
It does happen.
Yeah,
There's a report about it happening right there.
There's a cobra on the loose in Orlando.
Yeah, it's happening.
They can't catch it. They're afraid it's going to hole up for the winter and they'll never catch it again. It's just going to be a cobra forever.
Well, it'll be a cobra regardless whether it gets caught or not, man.
I know. I just threw that in there. It's kind of dramatic. Come on, man.
Sorry.
Cut me some slack.
Yeah, cobras are, dude. Did you see the video that somebody just posted of a cobra and a boa getting into a fight, or a python getting in a fight in the street in like Sri Lanka or some crap? It
But that sounds awesome.
It was the cobra, the boa constrictor had the cobra's head like in a headlock by its tail, and the cobra had bitten it. I think they caught the cobra, and then the python rather, died from his bite. But they got it. It's a pretty amazing video. Big ass snakes, dude. Cobras are big, dude.
Yeah, 8 feet, man.
Yeah, that's a big ass snake.
That's a scary cobra.
And cobras are really fast, whereas boas and pythons move a little bit slower. They're huge, but they move really slow. I mean,
They can also talk.
What? Cobras?
In the Jungle Book.
Slithering.
Okay, Nagaina.
Yeah.
So this is in Orlando. So it's kind of, it's like two hours from us. I'm not really worried about
I'd say it's about 4 days by snake.
Where did it come from? Do they know?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a guy who apparently is on a show called Airplane Repo.
Seriously?
Yeah. Apparently he runs a Reptile World Serpentarium.
Nice.
Yep.
Where is that? In Orlando?
Oh, no, he doesn't know that. Never mind. That's somebody else nearby. Apparently there's a lot of poisonous, deadly snakes in Orlando.
Oh, for God's
sake. This
sake.
guy's just an idiot TV star who has a license to own deadly snakes and then let one get out.
Yeah, no reason to have a cobra, dude. It's beautiful, and I'd like to see one in a cage or like on video, but I don't want to own one.
No,
or
I'll
be
stick with
near
video.
one. Yeah, dude, those things are nasty. Tiffany, what do you think of this whole cobra thing?
What would you name the cobra if you came across it? Would you name it Cobra?
I would probably find out what the one on Jungle Book's called and just name it that.
Nagaina.
Yeah.
Is it Nani? I don't like that.
Nagaina. It's that's the wife. The husband or the male cobra was what the hell was his name? I'll think of it. Anyway, is that it?
That's it.
All
That
right.
was check-in.
All right, you're
no poop at all.
Good.
I had a poop story, but I didn't use it.
Thank you. You're
There's
listening
about a guy who pooped in a ravine and then set the toilet paper on fire.
Why would
and
you
he set a giant wildfire.
Okay, stop. You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-439-6139. Let's talk a little bit while we're waiting for Crystal to pop in here. We'll talk a little bit about our weekend. We did some comedy this weekend, did some stuff in Orlando, had a good time. Friday night, we were at, where were we at Friday night? We were at
Friday
Winter
night,
Circle.
we were at the Winter Circle South in Lakeland.
And that was in Lakeland, and that was right across from the Krispy Kreme donut, which is apropos for my act. Had a good time there. It was kind of a light crowd, but Tiffany, again, proved herself. Let me tell you something, Jordan. Tiffany is proving herself in these bar shows because bar shows, when you do a show in a bar where it's not like completely set up for a stand-up, it can be pretty rough. People really don't want to give you the respect and the attention that a show like that deserves. It's very frustrating for a lot of comics, but you seem to do okay, Tiffany.
Yeah, I do pretty well at bar shows because I'm a girl.
What?
What?
You think it's just because you're a girl?
Yeah, that sounds
I don't know.
fair.
I think it helps. But I think you get a little more. But you killed as well, so I think they're just in the mood for a comedy show. But yeah, we both did well. It was a great show.
I'm just saying in general, they're not like a comedy club where people come to sit and listen, and that's what they're there for. You get a mixture of different people having conversations, and there's sometimes I leave the TVs on in the back. It can be a bit distracting, but you're doing very well on that, and that's nice and impressed me. And then we went to Orlando on Saturday and hung out with some guys at the Orlando Improv and took a little workshop and got some great information. So hopefully we got some good things coming up in the future show-wise, and we're going to continue on this path and see what happens. It was an interesting way. And Betty Jo Bunker, once again, at another thing. We keep popping into this chick. She is all over the place, Jordan. This lady's like
she's hustling, man.
I don't know. She's got to be putting like a crap load of miles on her car.
Yeah, no, she said she is. She's doing a lot. But I mean, yeah, she does.
She's retired. She's got nothing else to do. She's at home all day.
Well, she wants to do this. This is what she wants to do. And Betty Jo thinks big, and she goes for it. And I think, she's grinding hard, and hopefully she keeps it up. And
yeah, she posted a few videos on. She's still a little sketchy as far as the pace goes and everything, but she insisted during this meeting that she's got jokes. She's got the set. She's got the funny. It's not the funny's not the issue. You know what I mean? So it's good to see somebody that's starting out that's like really, really aggressive and really wants it bad.
Yeah.
And there's a few of them out there. Some of them a little bit more boisterous than others. But
well, she gets that it's a business, and she's treating it that way, and that's we know it's a business, and that's ever since we've been treating it like a business. You've been getting gigs, I think, a lot more.
Well, she's you know what, she offered to help us sell merchandise. I don't know if you know this, Tiffany. She texted me. She wants to help us sell merchandise. Now, usually at a show, Tiffany sets up merch, and then I go back and we kind of work it together. But Betty Jo insists that she is the queen of sales. Like I don't know, she gave me some moniker that she had somewhere where she is the salesperson. So, you know what I mean? Like, she could really help us. I don't know. What do you think, having her one show back there representing and trying to sell shirts? What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Like, if we did a local show and invited her out and said, listen, after the show, get people to buy these shirts.
Yeah, like
And then what are you going to do for her? You got to give some return.
I'll give her some money, maybe.
Throw her some money?
Well,
That's what you think? That's what she wants?
What?
You're going to have to give her some exposure, man.
Exposure doing
Why
what?
don't you let her open you for the roast?
What?
Yeah, let her do a little opening guest set for the roast. Then.
I don't think
No,
so.
there's no guest.
Put your money where your mouth is, gorgeous.
There's no guest.
She's
sets at
grinding
the
it.
roast.
Yeah, we don't do guest sets during
just
roast.
messing with you.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
That's actually come up already. Somebody wanted to do a guest spot. And listen, I have all the respect for this guy. He's funny, and I like him. But you don't do a guest set during a roast. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, you don't do a guest set at a roast.
Jordan, now you're going to be in the roast. I was going to talk about it a little bit later,
Well-
but you're in the roast. You ready for this? It's coming
I'm
like
ready.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Have you written anything at all?
Written some things.
You
no,
lying
I
to
have
me?
not.
Okay.
Yes, I am lying to you. Yes. I've had thoughts about what I will write.
Okay.
I'm not sure the direction I'm taking.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like-
we had a good weekend.
Into the microphone.
I said we had a good
Oh,
weekend.
wow, she just derailed
I didn't
that.
know we were done with the Orlando talking.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
we
good
clearly
weekend.
were. We'd moved on to the roast.
No, I'm not moving on to the roast because I want to talk about that later and get a little bit more in detail about
See?
it.
Sunday I did stuff.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. So Sunday, Tiffany had a show away from me, which I think is good. A lot
I
of people
don't
think.
like it.
Wow,
Well,
that sounded really weird.
no,
that sounded
no.
pimped
Well,
out-ish.
let me finish why I'm saying that.
I let my woman have a show away from me.
Let me finish.
Just
why-
this once. I think
let-
it's good to let the bitches get away.
Let me explain. I
Oh,
would
go on.
never call my bitch. Although I think I have called you my bitch.
Yeah,
Not my
yeah.
bitch, but hey, what's up, bitch? And that's just a term of endearment.
That's
sort
her
of like
nickname.
It's a Beyonce thing happening. No, but a lot of people think that we're like inseparable. Like I did a gig with Tracy Cannon, and Steve Arakami was like, "No, Tiffany."
You do gigs without me a lot.
Right. I think it's good for her to do the same thing. Here's what happened this weekend. I'm very proud of her. You went. What'd you do? Tell everybody what it was.
They were having an event at the Strauss Center, which is a big performing
Just keep talking. I'll move the
arts
mic and you keep
center in Tampa. It's a big. So the Strauss Center had a big event, the Tampa Bay Theater Festival, and on the awards night they wanted a comedian, and I came in and I did like 15 minutes of comedy.
And how was it for you?
It went really, really well. It was a diverse crowd as well.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like there was all sorts of different people there.
You mean like different like
some
jobs?
were
Well, there
short
were
and some were
old
fat.
people. There was a 13-year-old there.
Okay.
There were older people. There were all sorts of different ethnicities.
Nice. And you got nice sort of broad laughter and everything?
Oh yeah, no, it was laughing all the time. It was really good.
All right,
and then
Betty
my
Jo.
friends that I knew there were really surprised.
All
What?
right.
Why
there
were they
was laughter
surprised?
all the time. What do you
I believe
mean?
you.
Why'd you say it's Betty Jo?
Because you just said it like, yeah, bitches, I got jokes for days.
No, I just said
Nobody
that there was
stopped
laughing all
laughing.
the time.
Yeah.
Nobody ever stopped
They're
laughing.
lucky they could breathe.
If they
during
stopped
my set.
laughing, I shot them.
That's right.
That's how it goes. Tiffany Barbee show.
Kapowie.
No stop.
What was the feedback? You said all your friends were surprised. Why were they
Well,
surprised?
because they've never seen me do comedy before. I only had like 5 friends there, but
Check on Audacity real
yeah, they were happy about it.
quick. They were happy about it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, and so afterwards, didn't the newspaper come up and ask us
Oh yeah, they'll probably write something in the newspaper because they asked how to spell my name.
how to spell your name?
Yep,
Right.
Tampa Bay Times.
Uh-huh.
Very good.
So it was good. Yep.
Did you do your dirty set or your clean set?
Well, I don't really have a dirty set, but I left out some of the stuff.
Did you do the foreskin?
No.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
told her no. Don't do the penis.
No, I already knew that not to do.
Okay.
They have 13-year-old girls there. Like, oh my god.
No, there's a 13-year-old boy.
But whatever, boy.
But
no.
it was funny because when I did do the thing about my mom not liking old balls, and then I said the boy's got balls, so he knows what I'm talking about.
Did you say that on stage? Did you point at the boy and tell him that he's got
Well,
balls
'cause
so that he
his
knows what
mom
he's talking about?
pretended to hide his
Did
ears.
you ruin him?
That's what I
No,
would have
his
done.
mom pretended to hide his ears, and I was like, "He's got balls."
How do you
he
pretend
knows.
to hide somebody's ears? So she
Yeah.
didn't actually
Oh,
cover
she
them.
was
She
like-
just joked it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
All
said
right.
he's got balls.
Crystal's out there in the kitchen there. Is he down or are you still working on that? Oh, he's down? You coming in? Oh, she's eating, though. She can't actually come into the show without getting some sandwiches and stuff. Didn't you have chicken earlier?
You know.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So it was a good weekend, and I think it was good. And then you got something else coming up. You're doing another gig that you were
at the Tampa Picture Show.
That's right. This is straight up comedy. This is a whole comedy show.
Yep. I am featuring opening for this guy. I don't know. Apparently, he has like some kind of radio show in New York.
Can you say his name?
I don't know. It's like Kenny something.
Kenny something. All right. We'll look that up.
But it's on my website already.
But you didn't read it?
Well, yeah, but it's a hard last name. It's like blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to have to look it up how to say it. Something like Zanigla Haas.
When you say look it up on how to say it, don't you mean like
well,
look
because I'm going to have to say it.
Why? You have to introduce him?
Yeah.
Are you the MC?
Because, no, I'm all of the opening part. Yeah. He only wants to work with one other comedian, and it's me. And I am...
She said that like, and it's me. I'm the chosen one, not you. Me.
Lenny Zamiklia codes me.
So it's like when you and I went to Bonkers and I had to MC and feature. It's like that.
All right. Well, good. I'm glad you're going to do it. And if you want to check it out, yes?
You're MCing that weekend. That's the only reason why I did it. It's because you're already booked.
Okay,
if you weren't booked, I wouldn't want to do it because I didn't know if you were going to get booked.
I bring it up. Talk about me.
Booked. I like talking.
I would never do it without you, Chris.
No, I just was glad that he was booked.
Never, ever.
This is for you, Damien.
I do nothing to hurt you.
I will pull
Crystal,
your mustache
don't get on that
off
mic
your
with a
face.
mouthful of food. Do not do it. All right? Jesus. No, stop.
I never talk on the mic with mouth with food, Chris.
So if you want to check it out, you can go to...
I never do that.
Can I finish, please?
I don't get what
you can go to tiffanycomedy.com and check it out. She's got all her dates up there and all the important information.
Lenny Zamiklia means nothing to me.
What?
You're listening to Double Special. I brought this story up last week. We talked a little bit, but I was going to continue on about this. And this Kim Davis chick, when we had our meeting last night, she was still in jail. And if you don't know who Kim Davis was, she's the clerk there. Was it in Kentucky or Tennessee? Kentucky. And she was put in jail, contempt of court, holding contempt of the Supreme Court, actually, for not issuing licenses to gay couples in that state, even though it's legal in that state now, and she should be doing it. She went to jail. And she got out today, and I guess already she's been on the news, like talking, this is why I'm doing it, and people are really coming, to her defense, and they just pulled up one sign and said somebody put up a sign and said, "Welcome to Sodom and Gomorrah." I mean, Well,
no, that's the Westboro Baptist Church I brought up. Well, funnily enough, are attacking Kim Davis. Yes.
I was just going to say they're attacking her. Why are they attacking her, Jordan?
Because she's been married like 4 times. And they said Kim can't keep living or sleeping with a man, not her husband, and say she's repented any more than gay Christians can.
Bam. So Kim is getting no slack at all. People on Twitter and all over the internet have been just merciless with the memes and just all the crap. Yeah, it's been really awful for this lady. And I can't say that she doesn't deserve it.
Oh, she does, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whether you agree with gay marriage or not, if your job dictates that you issue a license and in your state they're legally allowed to get licenses, you need to do your job. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Or go get another job where you can discriminate against people that you don't like. I mean, that's, and good luck finding a job nowadays where you can do that. I guess cake shop you can, right?
Yeah, I guess you could be like a flea market seller.
Right.
I do have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Why didn't they just fire her as soon as she refused to marry the first person? Why didn't she just fire them instead of being like, hey, go to jail?
I think because she's an elected official.
Yeah, she's an elected official. Yeah, I mean, can they impeach her? Is that what they can impeach her? Right? Be impeached?
It's like Kentucky. How are they? They're not going to bother to do that. They're busy jumping their cars and going yeehaw.
What was that, Crystal?
They could remove her, but I don't think it's like as easy said as it is done.
And I don't think publicity-wise they'd want to get into that whole deal because you got, you're in Kentucky and she obviously has a lot of, religious people behind her, and that could be very bad for other elected officials.
But not the Westboros.
So they'd rather put her in jail than fire her?
They put her in jail because she's in contempt of court. That's a jailable offense. You go right to jail.
Oh, I didn't know she went to like court.
If you don't listen to the judge, you get put in jail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like if you don't listen to the news, you get laughed at during the story.
Did you know this was happening, Tiffany?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? Do you think she's within her rights to do that?
No, I don't think she should have that job.
Okay.
That's what I think. I mean, I really kind of think her going to jail. Of course, I didn't know it was contempt of court, like what happened. But I just thought, why put her in jail when you could just fire her?
Because she broke the law.
Yeah, she may get fired at this point,
Well,
or
she
she
should
may
get
get
fired.
She's an
removed.
elected official.
But
You
she
can't
may,
just-
but
yeah,
she
might
may get removed.
But yeah,
whatever
it's still
it is.
a process
It's
you have to go
but
through.
it's still fired, dude. If
Yeah.
they ask you to leave, it's still
Okay.
fired.
But it's not as easy as just saying, "Hey, you're fired."
No.
There's like a whole. They have to probably do a vote and everything.
yeah, Kim Davis can be a
Yeah.
squatter. She can
Whereas
just
this
hang out.
way, they can just put her in jail. Say, "Hey, you're not doing your job. Jail for you."
Well, and the city didn't put her in jail. I mean, the court that
Yeah.
upheld. Yeah, I don't know if it was the state Supreme Court,
It was no,
or
it was,
the U.S.
It was,
Supreme.
it was Captain Judge,
Captain Judge.
Yeah.
Who's Captain Judge?
the superhero.
The-
I don't know. Jesus Christ, I don't pay attention.
I think it
This
was the
is-
states.
But this is happening a lot. There was another story on that, I should have bookmarked it, where somebody did the same thing. They had a job that required them to interact with these people, and they were like, "I'm not going to do it because they're gay." And it's like, well, then you can't have that job. Then you have to go get another job.
Yeah.
You have all the right, and I'm saying she doesn't have the right. She has the right to not be cool with gay marriage and speak out against it. But when you start denying people stuff and it's a part of your job, then
Yeah,
it's
then
no
you're-
go.
You're not doing your job.
Nope, you're not doing your job, and then you
Yeah.
can get the hell out and go be a jerk somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know why she wouldn't want to just resign.
Because making that
Because-
cheddar.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
and she's got a state job, and not only that, she's like, I'm not letting them run me out. I mean, she really feels like she's in the right here. She feels like, look, I'm standing up for a religion, and and here's the thing: these people are trying to mix religion, church and state.
She works for the government. She
They're,
can't.
they're trying to mix church and state. I mean, that's come on, it's just that's the way it
She needs
goes.
to move to Texas.
Why? Why would it be any
it's
different
not
in
allowed
Texas?
in
Yeah.
Texas either.
Isn't it? Is it gay marriage legal in
Oh,
Texas?
I don't know,
legal
but if
everywhere
it,
now.
It's legal everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't be
Yeah.
allowed to do that even
Anywhere,
in Texas.
not as an elected
I
official.
just thought
no.
Texas was really like religion-y.
They
No,
still have
and
to
you know
follow
what?
the
Not,
law.
and even if she was not her cohorts there in the office, they can't do that either. They work in that office. It's legal. They got to give it to them.
They were told the same thing actually.
Yeah,
If they
from
don't start
her.
issuing by the judge. If they don't start issuing them, they're going to go to jail next.
Oh, nice, good,
Yeah.
perfect. Well, I mean, she told them all to stop, and they just were like, okay.
Yeah.
If you've seen the video where a gay couple goes there and confronts her, it's awesome to look at the chick behind her. That chick has become famous in her own right online. I don't know if you noticed that. People have done like little videos of her in the back because I guess apparently, I don't know if somebody made up an account on Twitter or it's actually her, but she tweeted a bunch of stuff while that was happening, like, I can't believe this is happening, and why do I got to sit here and listen to this? And apparently the Twitter thing blew up. And she's known as, I think her Twitter handle is next to Kim Davis. It's the lady next to her. Yeah, it's so funny. It's been a huge thing, but you can see just how the people in the office were so uncomfortable. Like, dude, I don't know that I agree with this lady completely, but she's my boss, What do you do? What would you do, Jordan? Would you go against the grain if you worked there, or would you just do what your boss told you?
How close am I to getting fired?
I don't know. I don't know how Kim Davis was about firing people.
I don't know either.
Yeah, because you can get fired.
She'd have been
so
like
you'd get your job back,
she'd have been like the hammer dropper. You don't know.
and you'd be able to sue the city or the state.
I'd
for
like to
being
think I'd
fired
be
for
able
that.
to stand up and do what was legally right.
Right. I know that amazes me.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, she's out, and she's going to appeal this. Actually, she's not appealing the fact that she was forced to do gay marriages. On a final note, she is appealing the fact that she wasn't given enough notice before they told her you're in contempt of court, which I think is ridiculous. I don't know how they're going to prove that. I think she knew what the statutes were. She knew what the law was. She just refused to do it. So it should be interesting to see how that one plays out. And she's got all kinds of people behind her, man. People on the internet are like, "Yay, Kim, we love you. Go God, no gays married." It's stupid. Stupid. All right, next let's talk about with Crystal and Jordan. So Crystal's in the studio now.
Yeah, you guys had a weekend. We had a weekend.
Yeah, in the past, you've seen Crystal and Jordan do a bunch of food stunts, hot sauce. They've really played out the hot sauce to the point where Tiffany and I were like, "Oh, another hot sauce video."
And honestly, we've only gone like a millimeter into that bottle too. There's so much of that crap left.
God, it's gonna take.
I'm not
awful.
using it. That stuff
I
is
know.
wicked.
It's terrifying.
The other hot sauce she bought, I have put all over chicken, and it's been delicious. But
Yeah.
that stuff is evil, and I'm not putting it in my
Satan's
body.
blood. Yeah,
it's awful.
Lives up to its name.
Yeah, and those got some we got some airplay from those, and like one radio station picked up one of your challenge videos, and we got a couple thousand hits on it. And that was nice. But we've always been talking about, because I have a 7-year-old son who likes to game. We're all gamers. I mean, for the most part, Jordan and I are like heavy duty. Crystal's a little bandwagoner. No, Tiffany plays like
Ooh.
old arcade. No,
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
But out of the 4 of us, listen, out of the 4 of us, Jordan and I are more of the gamers. And we noticed when my son was growing up that he started watching these gaming videos where you basically sit down and you watch other people game, and they do narration while they game.
Yeah.
Some of them are pretty interesting, I have to say. Some of them are pretty funny.
I've got a few guys that I watch myself.
Yeah, PewDiePie is one of the most famous ones. South Park definitely parodied him and the whole gaming, watching the gaming thing. We tried it with Jake. It's hard because if you don't have like a motion capture card to hook up to your Xbox, you can't really do that. Jordan, on the other hand, plays Steam, so he's online. So there are avenues. We just haven't had them up until now. We tried a couple of games with Jake earlier on. He's not really great at the narration. He's 7, let's be honest. And there are all kinds of unique games on Steam. If you don't know what Steam is, it's a PC platform where you can basically play and share and have a great time with a bunch of different games. Jordan's been on for a long time.
Buy games.
Yeah, buy them. You've been on for a couple of years now.
Yeah,
2 or 3 years,
they've been around for like 9 years. But
we have it on ours. We found out that when we upgraded our Wirecast, which is what we broadcast this show of video through, that now it's called Wirecast Play, and you can actually sync up with video games, right?
Yeah, I think we might have been able to do that before, but now it's a lot easier.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
So now you can actually see the video games with narration. You guys hooked up the microphones, and there's a way to do picture-in-picture, but it was hard to get the box down. You got to go pro with the program. We're not willing to pay for it right now.
It wouldn't look good.
Right. So what was the game? Tell us what you did, Jordan.
The game was just released last week, actually. It's called Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015.
Okay, so right off the bat, let me just stop you there. Right off the bat, typical Jordan title. Right, Tiffany? Like, when Jordan's like, I got a game for you to try. That title did not surprise me in the least.
Mount Your Friends.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You love Mount Your Friends, so shut your face.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, exactly. A little weird. So what is the game?
It's actually a pretty decent. It's done in like Atari 2600 graphic style,
Pixelated sort of deal.
Yeah, very 4-bit as it were. And there's a bunch of different game modes, but the main one boils down to, you're a little boy in a shower. There's 3 naked men. One is your dad, and your job is to go to your dad and shower with him, and then it just continues. So it keeps going.
Okay, and then there's one mode where you reach out and grab the dad and bring it to you.
Yes, and that's that one's called Dad Divisions. And the reason it caught my interest, the whole game, and the reason I bought it is because some people believe that this may be the actual title of the game is secretly Frog Fractions 2.
What?
Yes.
What does that mean, Frog Fractions 2?
Well, there was an online game a couple years ago called Frog Fractions.
Okay.
Which, when you started it, it looked like a very mediocre edutainment game where you're this frog snatching fractions out of the sky with your tongue in a manner very much like you were doing in the Dad Divisions one with your arms.
Okay.
But as you kept...
We're talking about mathematical fractions.
Right.
Out of the air.
Yes, but as you kept playing this game, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but you eventually found out that you'd get a dragon and escape from this game, and then it would get really weird, and you flew the dragon to the insect planet and were put on trial and went through a trial for the insect people.
Oh, my God.
Then it turned into a text adventure. And yeah, all this madness. So after that was released, and a lot of people really liked it.
This is the same company that did the 2 games?
Well, they didn't know. Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, I see.
So they did a Kickstarter to do Frog Fractions 2, but they said, when we release this game, we're not going to tell anybody. We're going to release it under a different title, something totally weird. We don't know what it'll be, and we're not going to admit it until people figure it out.
You think you figured it out? Is there a prize for figuring it out?
No, it's just funny.
Well,
but
they should at least have a prize.
Who knows? But so
gold coin, something.
This one looked like it could be Frog Fractions 2, and it keeps coming up with weird and interesting stuff in it.
Okay.
Because as we were playing, we discovered the weird text adventure mode.
Right.
When we found the policeman.
So you and Crystal got on, and we put it up on YouTube. I put it up on Facebook. I posted it up on Twitter. You can check it out. It's Shower with Your Dad. Crystal, you were the player during this game.
I was.
And your commentary, both of you guys, it was pretty funny. I have to say, I don't, like, whenever we leave and come back, you're like, we did a video. We're like, I don't know if I want to see it. You know, not because I don't think you both are funny, but it's usually your idea is like, okay, it's kind of cutesy. I really like this idea. I like the 2 of you gaming together. I want to try one. Maybe I could do some commentary, but I even more like that little segment of you guys gaming together. and playing, and Jordan kind of talking you through it, and Crystal, you kind of spazzed out. And it's funny because every time they die, both of them go, "Oh!" It's always the same thing.
She kept going for the wrong dad, and it's the same one every time.
It was an accident. I couldn't remember who my dad was. It was so sad.
And it gets so much harder in that game too.
Well, I think I would like to do a little episode with Hotline Miami.
I had a game picked out for you actually, but I don't know.
I saw it.
FTL.
I saw it. I accepted it on the laptop, but I don't think I have to do it on here.
Yeah.
But I would like to do one for Hotline. I think Hotline's pretty fun.
right.
You don't like Hotline? What's wrong with Hotline?
That's cool. I just thought this one would be funner.
Well, we'll do both of them.
Okay.
We'll good. So I don't know how often we're going to do the videos. Maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks.
We can do it, yeah, because, well, the nice thing about Steam is that there's tons and tons of weird little indie games for under $1.
Okay.
So we can keep getting those and stuff.
I'm broke, so you're going to have to dish out some ducats.
Well, we'll figure it out. And you can
We'll
sell the
figure it out.
trading
I just
cards.
figured it out.
You can sell the trading cards you get to pay for the more games.
What trading cards?
You
What
get
do
trading cards for
when you
playing
play
games.
games.
You get virtual trading cards.
Yeah, that you sell for virtual money that you buy more games with.
Okay.
It's a weird system.
Listen,
It
don't
works.
get all
Money for
Amway
virtual
on me
games.
right now.
I'm not
Don't-
getting
you
Amway
getting
on
all-
you.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
no.
Oh, you get cards, and then you know what happens next. Then you can win a trip to Acapulco. Your neighbor's in on the whole thing. We get cards with them. We can all steam together.
That'd be awesome.
A trip to Acapulco.
And the Steam, it sounds like a group sauna. I'm all into that.
I'll steam together. All right, so I think it'll be fun. And listen, some of these videos get millions of hits. If you guys need to punch up your characters a little bit and let it roll. You know what I'm saying?
This was the first attempt.
Yeah,
we,
it was
we
good.
tried to do it live too. I think the
it
video
come through
quality
live?
suffered through. Yeah, we did that live.
Did you guys check the feed live? How did it look?
Huh?
Did you check the feed live? How did it look?
Yeah. Well, it was the exact same as it looked on the
Well,
video that
never.
you saw.
No. Oh, well, oh, okay. Let's see. What you're
Yeah,
saying.
that was a recording of the live stream.
But did you see that it was actually going through live?
Yes, we knew it was going through
Oh,
live.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
I have to check with you guys. You never
What
know.
are you?
the hell's
What are
going
you asking?
on. You know what I'm asking. I'm asking if you actually went out live. You said it, but did you check to see if it was going live?
Yeah,
Did
we
you
knew
click on the
if we-
preview window to see if it was going live?
We knew it was live because it ended up being on the YouTube. I don't understand. You're a terrible human being.
No, I'm not terrible. I
Honestly,
just
why
wanna-
would you ask
It
that?
wouldn't
No,
end
you're
up
just
on
being
YouTube.
divisive now.
No, I'm
You're
not.
being deliberately divisive.
You're
Awful.
listening to Double Special. We're splitting. What do you mean? Oh.
We lost a viewer. It was probably Brian Cameron. He wanted us to say his name.
No,
and
that
we didn't
was
say
from
it.
the time before. Allegedly.
That's from a long time ago, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already
Yeah,
discussed
why don't you
that.
pay attention to stuff we say when you're not in the room?
Good God.
Because
Honestly.
I'm not in the room.
Let's talk about one more thing, and then we'll take a break. I'll bring this up. Because I had it for the second half, but I'm already through everything in the first half. Funny women are unattractive. I had that on the board. We've talked about this before. I actually talked about this with Eddie Brill on the show. We talked about women in comedy and how they're kind of, it's kind of weird getting booked and so on and so forth. What was the story, Crystal? Do you remember, Jordan, what the story was?
No, I didn't put it on the board.
It was Fox News. We looked it up. Remember, Crystal,
I
you
don't
brought it
watch-
up.
Yeah, it was Fox News, and the anchor girl was like, I don't get guys because I'm so funny. That's the reason why. I mean, really, it's because she's stupid as hell. But she had
So
equated
so-
it to her being funny.
So she said that the guys don't find her attractive because she's so funny.
Right, and then the guy on the panel said that, yeah, guys just want girls to be quiet and not be funny.
Nice. Now, Tiffany, you've actually talked about this before.
Right. Well, I saw on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia made me think of it. I know, yes, I'm talking about a TV show.
Why
but
are you
guys,
talking about the TV show?
Because
I'm
just
asking
saying,
you.
TV
said
shows
real
and
news.
stuff always say like
I'm not interested in TV shows. What you have had personal experience in this.
Society says
No.
that women that are funny are unattractive.
Okay,
I hear it on
that-
TV all
I know
the time.
that's what we're just. I'm not asking you to agree with the
Mhm.
story.
I have a
I'm
theory.
asking. No, wait. I need to. We've talked about this.
I know. I have a theory, though.
I want. Hold on. I'll let you tell your theory in a second. I want you to tell me about your personal experience. You've actually said this to me that you think that.
Well, I just think that people, I feel like when people find out I do stand-up comedy or stuff like that, that's a little bit of a turnoff. Even martial arts, too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do two things that are very intimidating for guys, and I think, like, when I say them, they're kind of like, oh.
Jordan, would you think
she was
that
cute until
if
then.
you met a girl and she said I'm a comedian and I do martial arts, you'd be like,
Oh, I'd be into it.
you'd be into it?
I like that.
Joke with me.
They're both good things.
Yeah, right.
They're both pretty awesome things.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I think. but-
Unfortunately, the only girl I know who does that is Tiffany, and she's so mean to me. But whatever.
Well, but you said you've actually noticed, like, on dates, guys kind of their tone changes a little bit, right?
I mean, some guys are like, oh, that's really cool, but but those guys are unique guys, like artisty kind of guys. But like, if you're talking to a guy that's like, an everyday Joe Schmo that works from 9 to 5,
and didn't you say like gym guys, like those
yeah,
guys?
like gym guys,
They-
and
the guys, the
you
gym
know,
rats
like the
don't like
guy
that.
who's the real estate that goes on the beach and all that stuff on the weekend. Although that plain guy, those guys.
Sounds pretty flashy.
I thought she was talking about guys who would go by Jim rather than James. Because they're usually kind of iffy.
Gym guys.
But those everyday kind of guys, they are like, oh, like you don't work in an office from 9 to 5. Oh, you're funny. That's weird. Like anything that's kind of like not ordinary
Not
is
the normal thing.
unattractive.
You're not a nurse? No, I'm not a nurse.
Yeah,
I thought because you were a girl, you'd be a nurse. Jordan, what was your theory?
Oh, it's it was dating back to her talking about TV.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Tiffany can understand life unless it's presented in two-dimensional form.
No.
Like she does not understand society or human beings or any kind of interaction with the world unless it's first presented to her in two-dimensional form
by Chuck Lorre.
Yeah, by comedians she knows, like Will Ferrell, and at that point she's able to understand it and collate it, and and react favorably when it actually occurs in the real world.
That's fun.
But
I am like
if
the cable guy.
if 3D TV ever comes into fashion for real, she's screwed.
Why?
Like, what if they do hologram? Because it's 3-dimensional. She can only do 2-dimensional.
Well, but she'll.
What if they all start broadcasting everything in holograms? She'll be.
I don't want to
be
watch
a recluse.
I don't want to watch 3D TV. I'm actually very against and have very passionate feelings about 3D television.
doesn't
I don't
understand
want to
it.
buy one. I don't
Why?
like the
Why not?
Because I don't like 3D movies. So
Well,
they
why?
make me
Why
feel
not?
a little sick and nauseous. I can't.
So your eyes can't handle it.
Yeah, so I don't want 3D TVs. But anyway, the reason I brought up It's Always Sunny is because that's the first time that it was introduced to me, the concept. And then I started hearing it a lot more. And then I was like, oh, wait. And then I started paying attention when I said it to someone, like what their reaction was. And that's why I brought it up. Because I feel like people really are like, oh.
But you didn't notice it prior to it being
No,
presented.
because
So
I
you
don't
were right,
really
Jordan.
notice humans.
She didn't notice until it was presented in
exactly.
two-dimensional form. Then she went, "Oh, that's a thing. Oh, yeah, it is."
It's so true. You don't know how many times I watched Clueless as a teenager to be able to get on with life.
Fun fact.
Wow.
I was
Tiffany-
like, oh, as if.
Tiffany still believes dogs kiss when they eat spaghetti.
What's that?
Tiffany still believes dogs kiss when they eat spaghetti.
No.
She saw it once.
Crystal, what do you think? You're kind of funny. You're kind of joking. Do you think guys get a little weird? Because you have an intimidating personality. First of all, you come across almost a little kind of pretentious sometimes. You do, dude. When I met you, you were a little snooty. You were a bit snooty. Yeah, you were snooty.
I'm the nicest person in the world.
Once you get to know somebody, you're
Nah.
kind of
People
nice.
love me.
Tiffany, what do you think?
I think you can come off as a snooty person.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like you don't like people. Just
That's
admit
true.
it.
I hate people.
Yeah.
People are stupid.
Okay, well, what about being because you do have a sense of humor and you like to joke around.
Oh
Do
no,
you think-
guys are way intimidated by me. If I'm at a club, the girl with me will get hit on 100 times more than me.
Yeah.
Guys will not approach me. Guys are I have like this wall, and guys just won't they won't approach me. They won't do eye contact. Nothing.
You're not a plain Jane. They like the plain Jane. They want the girl
They
who's like drinking and like getting like drunk and then like that works like a nursing job or some crap. I don't know. Like what you said. You said I should start saying that I teach fitness as opposed to.
Well, that's what I said to her.
I
said
think that
maybe
would
don't-
help a lot.
Yeah, don't start with martial. She goes, but that's not what I did. I said, well, it is technically. You are a fitness instructor. You just choose martial arts to do that fitness. You're not. It's not like you're teaching people how to like perform on a national level. So it's really more about fitness, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's reasonable. And I said, and then if they inquire a little bit more, then you can expound a little bit if you want. But just see if they, because I think if you said fitness instructor, guys think yoga, they think aerobics, they're thinking, oh yeah.
They think sexy.
I
They don't
really,
think, oh my God, she's gonna kill me.
I
Yeah.
really do. And instead of saying you're a stand-up comedian, just say I'm a writer,
Or public speaker.
public speaker.
I'm a
yeah,
public
public
speaker.
speaker seems so like, what do you do?
It'd be like
What do
I'm
you work the
involved
White
in
House? What do you-
I
entertainment.
don't know.
What are you, a press secretary? What does that mean? Like
Town crier.
a town crier.
Like I work on stages.
She
with
meets the only
poles.
guy on the plant that goes, oh, I want to see your scroll.
I teach pole dancing.
Teach pole
I'll
dance.
just combine both
Dude,
jobs.
I would pay so much.
Yeah.
I would pay so much money to see you pole dance. That would be so damn
And
funny.
it would be in singles.
It would be what?
It would be funny because I think I'd either be really good at
No,
it.
no way.
I feel like I
No,
would
I
like.
think she would be good at it.
I've
'cause she has
seen
the
her.
core strength.
Listen, I've seen her kind of like shimmy and try to
Yeah.
dance, and it's a little awkward. I have to say, it's a little
Yeah,
awkward.
no, it'd be watching like two boards pole dance. Two
I would-
slabs of wood.
Tiffany
Like-
doesn't walk like sexily. Like you have a sachet. She Yeah, a couple times, like, we went, I think there was a music playing, she's all like, hey, with her hands kind of jacked. I'm like, are you Elaine from Seinfeld? What are you doing?
You know what I would do? Like, I would try to see if I could climb up the pole and touch the ceiling. Like, that would be, like, my goal. I would, like, see if I could break my time and
But
stuff.
there'd be nothing erotic about it. It would be like looking at a small kid.
It'd be watching, it'd be watching a kindergartner at McDonald's Playland at a strip club. It'd be awful.
She'd get up to the top. Where's the ball pit?
Basically, the only guys throwing money at that point would be the guys with free candy painted on their vans outside.
Oh my God, that's funny. If you ever decide to do that, we need to tape that, and we need to have some fun with that, because that's, oh my God.
We can order a stripper pole. You can order them.
All we have to do is rent strip tees and whatever. What's that Demi Moore one? And then, like Jordan said, I'll be good at it. Because I'll watch a movie.
I got a pole in the back that you can do it, dude. We've got the pole for the tether ball. The tether ball is not happening. That pole is sturdy, baby. You can do it on that.
You can do it. You have the core strength to do it.
What movie is Demi Moore in?
She was in Showgirls.
Oh, yeah. So if I watch striptease and Showgirls, I'm going to be so good at pole dancing.
All right. All right. We've come to the end of the first half of Double Special. On that note, God, if we can make this video happen, holy crap, man. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the second half. The phone number is 727-439-6139. Stick around. Don't go away. We're going to be right back with this.
Play an ad.
What's that?
I'm going to play an ad. So, like, the one person watching.
It better not screw up the thing, dude.
We hope not.
Well, then don't play it then unless you know. You should try it on a thing, like on a test. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the second half of Double Special.
Cuando visita a su abuela, si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con un ratoncito. Si quieres ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves, todos. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves.
Hi, I'm Chris Wheeler, voice of the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team, and you're listening to Double Special.
Oh, why didn't you just let it play, dude? Jesus criminy. You just cut the music right off in the middle of it. Welcome back to Double Special. You're here with Sticky Fingers McGee and Tiffany Barbee for the second half of our show. It's so much better when there's music coming in, dude. Anyway, the phone number is 727-439-6139. It's the second half. We had a good first half. It was a lot of fun talking about video game stuff and the opportunities that await us for gaming and capturing those games and putting them on the internet. I think it could be fun, dude.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff we could do.
I think it'd be fun.
And I think, me and Crystal had some good chemistry going.
Yeah, it was nice.
Some good jokes.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was fun.
And there was a lot of dong. A lot of dong. We forgot to mention that. Shower with your dad's simulator.
Yeah, little dongs hanging all over the place.
And
You
penises.
Didn't you say there's a little bit of hoopla on the internet about the game?
Yeah, it's getting attacked over and over on the Steam forums. Like, why is this trash allowed on Steam? This is for pedophiles. And all kinds of, like, there's no naked child in there. There's no child penis, just dad penis.
Well, but there's a naked child.
Well,
You
yeah,
just
but you
can't
don't
see anything.
Yeah.
Just blocks and bits.
Yeah, and honestly, yeah, it's made out of pixels. The penis is made out of 4 squares. It's not a real penis.
Well,
Yeah.
but neither is a nicely drawn one either.
Well, yeah. But
An anime penis is still, a penis.
not a real penis, that's right.
No, none of them are real. That's
Yeah.
right. I don't think the people are worried that they're real. It's a representation of a
But
kid
it-
being naked with 3 other grown men in there. But
But
I mean, that could happen to Y.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Completely innocent thing.
It's something a lot of us have gone through.
Right.
Public showers at the pool.
Yeah.
Lots of naked people in there.
That's right.
You don't want to go away from your dad?
Nobody goes to the damn Y anymore. Goes to a tennis club. Tiffany, you ever get naked in the shower with other people?
No.
In
What?
school, you never shower with the other
No.
girls.
I never had to do that because I was in magnet program.
What does that mean? Blockhead?
When I was in gifted in middle school, gifted kids didn't have to take gym. And when I was in high school,
Didn't
I was in a
have to
magnet
take
program,
gym.
and we didn't have to take gym in the magnet program.
that's
I
so
haven't
sad.
taken PE since elementary school. Smart kids don't have to take PE.
Oh, shut up.
You never been at a fitness club or anything like
Yeah.
that?
You go to the
Any
gym?
Public pool?
I have a house.
What does that have to do with it?
Why wouldn't I just shower when I got home?
Well, some people like to shower before they leave. They don't
Well,
get they're
I
all
think that's a
nasty.
little gay.
What?
Oh, what?
Gay, like it's fun or
I
stupid?
don't understand why would they want to take a shower with other
I
people.
just told you why.
Yeah, because you got out of a pool and you're covered in chlorine.
Yeah, or you were sweating on sitting on other equipment where
Yeah.
other people were sweating. And you don't want to go home with that on,
Well,
so you get a shower before you
so
go.
there's a bunch of people just standing around naked like in
What is
Cary?
happening in this country where people are so freaked out about everybody
I know.
else? They're so freaked out to be looked at or talked to or be naked around.
She'd rather people have like guns hidden under their clothing than not have clothing at all.
It's amazing to me.
I just
So
don't-
weird.
Why would you want to shower with a bunch of
It's
people?
not that you want to. It's not that I
Yeah.
go looking forward to it. It's just a part of. Look, I used to go to the Y. We used to go there and work out, play soccer in the showers. Or we go in the locker room. We change our clothes. I didn't want to put my street clothes on after I was all sweaty. Nothing worse than going to school, having PE, being sweaty, and then being in those clothes for like 3 more periods. Ugh, awful. Why you look so shocked?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I just never had to shower with a
You
bunch
are
of
so
people.
repressed, my dear.
What are
I
you
know.
talking about? I just don't need to shower with a bunch of people.
I don't need it either.
I've never had a
It's not a
situation
need of
where
mine.
that's had to happen.
You say that like there's no situations that exist.
But
and yet we've given
let's
you 4
go
of
beyond
them.
that. It's never happened, but you're also deathly afraid of it.
No,
I know.
You
I
are.
would I just wouldn't do it. You know me. I don't even like to
Right.
shower like at my
No,
friend's
but what you
house.
said was
I
that-
like to
Yeah.
shower at my own house.
Okay, but you started that by saying I wouldn't do it. I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem
To
with
what lengths would you go to avoid it?
it. There you
Dude,
go.
Here's when it comes to
I've had boyfriends that want me to shower at their house. I don't want to shower at their house. I'd rather go home. I have my own shower. I
Okay.
hate showering at other people's
All right, let's
No,
go
it's
to
true.
this one.
That's true. She's been here swimming and like she's helped me with projects and it's hot and sweaty. I'm like, you can take a shower. Oh no, I wouldn't do it. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna rape you for God's
I
I'm not
know
gonna
that.
burst in the door while you're naked.
I just have all
What-
my stuff that I shower with at my house.
Well,
I
that-
like my shower
that's
stuff.
one thing. I mean, because that's a little weird showering at your buddy's house. I mean, it's just kind of weird.
At your what?
But okay,
no, that makes
Brody's
way
house?
more
Who's
Brody?
sense. I would shower here before I would shower like at the public place. I don't even like
All
showering
right.
at my mom's
All
house.
right, we're beating this to death.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
I don't want to shower anywhere but my own
I
house.
get it. Crystal, did you ever shower in high school? You all right over there?
Yeah, I know. I didn't like showering in high school.
Did you? I didn't ask if you liked it. Did you ever do it?
No.
So how do you know you didn't like it?
She saw
I don't want,
Carrie.
it's gross. There's like germs there, and there's like
There's
it's
germs everywhere.
open,
There's germs
and
everywhere.
There's just vaginas and boobs
Yeah,
flopping
it's
about.
Oh, you guys
All
are
right,
so
I have a
And the
hypothetical.
towels,
All right,
the little
stop.
towels.
Okay, little
Are
towels.
there
Little
little
purple
towels?
towels.
All right,
There's
stop.
there's
Wait,
purple
wait.
towels?
What do you mean purple towels?
Our towels were purple at school.
Wait, where'd you go to school? Like Louisiana during Mardi Gras?
No, into Largo Middle and Largo High.
They give you purple towels? Jesus, what kind of budget do they have where they can
Yeah.
actually get colored towels?
Yeah, royalty towels.
No kidding. All right, what do you got, Jordan?
La-di-da. I'm just wondering, Tiffany. Okay, here's this thought experiment. You're in a public pool. You've swum in public pools before, right?
Yeah.
You'll do that.
Uh-huh.
There's a sewage leak, and the public pool
Ew.
fills with poop. Now you're covered
I knew
with
you'd
poop.
get poop in here at some point.
Well, I'm just
No,
have to
I
make
would
it gross.
see that happen before it happened.
No, you didn't see it happen. You're stuck in the pool. Now your choice is you can either go in the public shower with everyone else who was in the pool at the time and be naked and get showered, or you can put on your street clothes, get back in your car all covered in poop, and drive home to shower
I
there.
know the answer.
What?
I would wear my bathing suit in the shower because it has poop on it. I would just shower with my bathing suit and clothes on.
That's fair.
And
The
then,
paramedics cut it off.
Paramedics? Why would the paramedics be there? She had a seizure?
I'm trying to make her do it.
No.
I'm trying
trying to get her naked?
Look, I am very
for
good.
the purposes of this thought exercise.
Oh,
Yeah.
of
I am
course, yeah,
very
of course.
good
Yeah.
looking naked. I don't have anything to be embarrassed about me being
Oh,
naked.
now, see, look, now she's
Yeah.
like, I'll get naked.
I'm
I'll
just
get
saying,
naked.
I
So
have a
it's the
good
other
body. I'm
people.
not embarrassed about it.
So-
I just rather not.
So even if you had your
she's
sunsuit on,
It's the principle.
so you had your swimsuit on, but it was full of other naked people, you'd be okay with it still?
It's the principle.
It's the I would get
What
in
principle?
and get out. The principle.
Yeah, what's the principle?
The principle is that I don't like showering with other people,
Right,
and
so
I don't like the
you're-
concept. This is not Rome.
You don't like the concept because you don't like their bodies, not yours. Well, I'm not worried about your impression.
Yeah, I don't like
You're
seeing
afraid
other
about.
people.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
yeah,
That's
they
what-
gross her
okay,
out.
Yeah.
I
Because
mean,
they're not
those-
two-dimensional.
Yeah,
You're-
and they're not as beautiful as Tiffany Barbee.
But listen,
Did you know she was in England for a while?
3 years is what I heard.
you can't
Okay.
unsee things.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can
No.
forget them.
Caliente freaked me out.
Oh, for God's sake, dude! I'll tell you that you didn't hear. Did you hear that story?
I
She
cried.
did comedy at Caliente, and she
That's
like.
when I cried.
Stop talking. She had like an anxiety attack about it, and literally was in the car outside crying because she did do comedy in front of naked people.
I
Yeah, I
had
believe
tears. I didn't
That's
cry,
so
but
ridiculous.
I had tears.
That's crying.
I know. Remember
Tears
you asked
come
me
with
if I
crying.
ever cried. I did cry. Well, because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to cancel one of my first gigs that are like a show, and I was
What
really
did
upset
you?
about
Why?
it.
What did you think was going to happen?
I didn't understand. Like I didn't think that the people I didn't think ugly people would want to be naked.
Oh, they're all ugly most.
Why
didn't
would you
know
say that?
that
Why
they
would you say
wanna be
ugly? Why are they
naked.
ugly?
Because there was this ginormous fat lady riding a bicycle with white scrunch socks and white sneakers, and she wasn't wearing anything else.
Okay.
And she's like, "Hey, I'll ride this naked." And that was the first thing I saw when I went to the.
So
gig.
your
and
thing
then I
is
pulled over and cried.
okay. So your thing is you'd be okay with it. You'd be okay with it if they were all gorgeous people. If you're ugly, then don't get naked.
Because the vaginas smell the same.
No, they don't.
Well, I
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
gonna
they
smell
don't,
a
Jordan.
vagina.
What the hell vaginas you've been around, but they don't all smell the same.
Well, I'm just saying, like maybe you know, it's
I know what
all
you're saying.
hygiene related.
I just
Isn't it?
don't want to see scary things. And the next thing I saw was an old man picking up his golf clubs, and he was just wearing white scrunch socks
Yeah,
and white trainers.
it's a
and his
naked
balls
resort.
were really long.
So if he had nice fit balls, you'd be okay with that. Seeing that.
I just don't understand.
What if they were all male models? Would you be okay with that? If you walked in, and it was all like really gorgeous, chiseled men, but they were naked. Would you be all right
I
with
still
that?
wouldn't look at their schlongs.
But
and
would
I
you be
wouldn't
okay with it? Would
appreciate
you have cried in the parking lot?
I don't know. I don't
Beautiful
know.
women, all gorgeous. Nobody is allowed in there unless they're fit.
Well, I just don't understand why that.
I'm not asking
I don't
that
know why
question.
they
You're
sell
answering other
clothes
questions.
under
You're answering other questions. Answer the
oversized
question.
medium.
Stop rambling and answer
What?
the question, please.
What?
What do you mean, what? You know what I just asked you. What did I just ask you?
I don't like to see naked people in general, but if I were, I'd rather them be attractive.
Okay,
people.
so then if they were attractive, you'd be okay with it.
Well, yeah, because then that would just be looking at David at the
Oh, so
Louvre.
now they're art.
Then it's
Ugly
like a
people are not art.
statue.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Jesus.
But that David had an uncircumcised penis, and I thought you didn't like those.
I don't look that closely at the wieners at the things.
All right. All right, so yeah. All right, now Jordan, you have an. I'm just gonna get off the whole thing. You're listening to Double Special. We're gonna move along.
I agree with Tiffany, by the way.
No, you're not half as freaked out as she is about it. I don't know.
No,
Can you
I
imagine
just laughed my butt off. It was so funny.
I was so conservative.
Can you
I
imagine
didn't know how conservative I was.
God,
Look.
God reopens the Garden of Eden, and Tiffany just stands outside the gate. And, like, no, you have to give me fig leaves. Everyone has to wear fig leaves. I'm not going in.
Yeah. Oh, is that an ugly person? Oh, why did they let you in heaven? Why are you here? You need to go to Hades. Listen,
Go eat the apple, for God's sake, you fat pig.
yeah.
Get out.
Crystal went to Caliente when I did the gig, and she had a lot of fun. We danced a little bit. We went and saw karaoke. It was
Oh
fun.
my
We had a good time.
God, naked
But
karaoke.
she didn't freak out. She didn't say anything. She was very proper and nice. And there were scantily clad people and naked people.
I
a
was
little bit of both.
alone. I was
What do you mean
all
alone? What does that mean?
If I would have had a man with me, like my boyfriend or something, or husband, then I would have felt more comfortable.
Why?
I was all alone.
Why would you feel more comfortable?
I was in the I was in the trenches taking grenades.
What are you talking about right now?
I
You
was all
whacked out of your head.
alone.
What does that have to do with anything? Again, what did you think was going to happen while
She
you were
thought
alone?
she was going to take her grenade in her trench.
Yes, Crystal.
I would feel the same way if I was Tiffany and alone. I was only
Yeah.
okay because you were there, and it was really hard to
Exactly.
contain my laughter at the karaoke because they were jumping around and they were saggy and there was a midget,
Okay.
and it was really funny.
There was a midget. What did his wiener look like?
Dude,
Oh,
it
why?
was
Why?
so-
You don't pay
and
attention to that.
There was this chick with saggy boobs dancing on by him, and her boobs were going in a circle, and they were almost like hitting his head, and it was so funny. Oh my god!
I would like to go with Crystal to Caliente.
You know, you guys are so wrong
I know.
about it. It's so wrong.
We would be in so much
You're
trouble.
so
We'd get kicked
juvenile. Both
out.
of you are like little children. I swear to God.
We would get kicked out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're listening to Double Special. As you know, Jordan, we've talked about this on the air. Jordan has a new job. He works at a thrift store. He gets all kinds of interesting items that come through there. I'm still looking. Do you know where that tripod is? Because I had that cool-ass tripod, and I can't find it now. I don't know where it went. I want
The
it.
metal one?
Yeah, dude.
You lost that already?
I don't know. I hope
Jesus
not.
God. Yeah,
I
you're
brought it
pointless.
on a gig and used it, actually, on the phone. It was great, but I don't know where it is now. Anyway, you said an interesting item came through your store again.
There
This
was
is kind of interesting.
Well, it was like a Subway hat, like a hat somebody would wear working at a Subway.
Now, we're talking about a baseball hat or like a paper hat?
I think it's like a visor.
Okay, so a Subway visor.
Yeah.
Is it
With-
new or looking, or is it?
No, it's used, dude. It's a
Oh.
thrift store. They don't get new shit.
No, but I mean, well, sometimes they get like promotional stuff and they go, I don't want
Oh.
that, and they give it away.
No, this looks like it's been worn.
Oh,
but,
like sweat marks.
but no, not too bad.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't look factory new. Let's put it
That's
that way.
not what makes it special.
No.
And if you've been watching the news and don't know about this, I'm sorry. If you've been,
Yeah.
if you don't know about this, then you need to watch the news.
Even I
because
know
it's-
about
yeah,
it.
even Tiffany knows about this. What makes that
It
special?
was signed by Jared.
Yeah, baby. Now, do we know for sure if it was signed by the real Jared or?
No, it was signed by the alternate Jared.
Well, I don't know. You
It
don't
was
know.
signed by
You
Jared
think somebody
too.
you think it was somebody who's playing?
Jared has an evil brother
What
who
if-
stalks the earth, signing his name
Well, maybe
to hats illegally.
All right,
Someone
hold on.
might have signed it.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's a fact you might want to know. Think about a lot more than one Jared on the planet. There is a possibility that a Jared could work at a Subway and not be the Jared.
Why
right?
would
I
you
mean,
have him sign your hat?
Maybe he
like,
thought it was a joke. He
right
was trying
on
to
the
be
rim?
funny. I don't know.
I
Just
think
saying.
you're making no. Jared Fogle was written on there. It said like best wishes, Jared Fogle. Or
Okay, so it wasn't his
yeah, it looked like it looked authentic.
That's so funny.
No reason to doubt it.
Someone was like, "Oh, he's a pedophile. I'm getting
It's
rid
not
of
there,
this hat."
Crystal.
Like
Yeah,
they're like, "I don't want this hat because he's a pedophile."
Pretty sure that's what would have happened. Yeah.
Now, is it put out to be sold or?
I don't know. The
What happened
kid
to
who
it?
worked with me found it there like the other day. He's like, "Oh my god, I just found this on the shelf. Nobody even noticed it." And so we just like left it there because like, hey, maybe it's worth money on eBay or something.
Well, why wouldn't you get it and bring it?
Why
How much
would
could the hat be?
Well,
$2?
It was like $2, but yeah, but I'm not going to steal money if it's actually worth money from the charity that I work for.
Well, if it's for sale, why don't you buy it and then we can?
If
do
it's
something.
but if I bought it for $2 and it turned out to be worth like $75 on eBay, that would be a really shitty thing to do
That's
to
what
charity.
thrift
Are
shops
they gonna?
for.
Are they gonna do that? Are they?
Yes,
gonna go
that's why we left it in there. That's why we took it
Well, you-
off the shelf.
Okay,
and put
when
it
you
away.
said left it in there, I just
Oh.
envisioned
No,
that
in
you
the
put it
office.
back.
Yeah,
Okay, you
no.
said put it. Didn't it sound like you said you put it back on the shelf?
no, we didn't
Yeah.
do that. No, we
Okay,
didn't leave
well-
it for somebody.
Well,
No,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no.
You weren't very specific
Oh,
about that.
Yeah,
dude.
that's true. I wasn't.
Jesus.
Yeah, still.
Okay, well that's why I
You
said.
assumed the worst of me,
Look,
though.
no,
Yeah,
you
I didn't
assumed
like
the worst
that.
of me. Like I would send you in to rip
I
them off out of
sometimes
the
I have good
office.
reason to. Like, I can assume the worst about you, assuming the worst about me. Can I?
No.
Successfully, because that's what you just did.
Don't talk to me like my dad. Don't do that.
What's on your shirt?
You're only gonna anger me.
I don't know, some stain or some shit. What are you worried about?
Yeah, some slobbiness on there. All right, so I need to know. Like, we need to find out. Check into it and see if you can find out, Jordan, at some point. See if they looked into it. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah,
if
I'm
it
gonna
is.
find out tomorrow. We found it Sunday. I'm gonna work.
It
since,
can't
so.
be worth that much. It's not that he's popular.
Well, right now it's topical. Who knows? Maybe somebody's willing to buy it right now just because of this.
But not topical in a bad way, though.
Yeah, well, that doesn't stop people from buying Hitler stuff.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But he did a little bit more work than Jared. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I'm just saying, like Tiffany would probably buy Hitler stuff. Like she wouldn't even go back in time to kill him.
Would you buy a Nazi memorabilia if you could?
Is it worth money?
I guess at some point, yeah. That's not the point.
Yeah.
Would you buy it?
Yeah, if you're buying it, it's worth that
Well,
amount
like,
of money.
how much is it? Nah, I wouldn't pay a lot of money for anything. If someone gave it to me, I would think it was cool. I like historical stuff.
I like historical stuff, Jenny. You're listening to Double Special. Oh God! What do we got? Another hour?
I want
don't know if I can
pirate
take-
treasure. I'm jealous of your pirate treasure.
You can't have my pirate treasure.
Did you hear about the people who found like pirate treasure 20 feet off the coast of Florida?
That doesn't surprise me. There's
Like wading deep water, waist
Where?
deep. I forget.
Oh, that's
God,
so
it's someone-
lucky.
I wonder if
Yeah,
it's-
they found like doubloons and all that.
I wonder
Millions
if it was.
worth
I
of
wonder if it
doubloons.
was something that my dad was looking for back in the '70s and early '80s that I got drug along because my father was big time into treasure hunting.
That would have been so cool. How do you mean drug along? I would have been running along.
Because I really didn't want to be in the swamps with him in the middle of the state looking for
That's
treasures in swamps and crap. I
Were you
wasn't
digging holes
I
and
look
stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
I looked for
How-
treasure
for
all
how
the
long?
time when I was little.
like 2 summers they were onto it.
Was it a day trip or like camping or how long were you there?
One was a day trip, and then the other was a camping trip. We actually pulled onto an island and stayed in like a cabin for a couple of days on the island. That was kind of cool,
that
actually.
sounds like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So-
Now, I would
they
go in
went
a
out-
time
they went
machine
out-
to
they went
that.
out- They went out on a boat and had like
What-
a hookah lounge.
Why wouldn't you just do it
no.
now? Why would you actually go back in a time machine
Because
to a
that's-
stupid vacation you could do today?
Because he went to get treasure. That treasure's gone now because they already dug it up. I want to go get treasure. When I was little,
You
I
don't
did
know
treasure
that?
hunts all the time, but I never got
Wait,
treasure.
what? Where did you do treasure
Well, just
hunts?
like in my yard and stuff.
You did treasure hunts in your yard?
Yes, of
What
course.
did you think you were
like
gonna find
most of
out
my
there?
summers were trying to find treasure.
What did you think you were going to find that lot that you live
I
in?
don't know. I watched Goonies or something.
I like went in ditches and stuff. I went through the sewers.
You're
and
lucky
stuff.
you didn't get tetanus. That's it. You're lucky. You didn't get some sort of a flesh-eating bacteria digging around, rooting around in the gullies of Florida.
You're so lucky your dad took you on a treasure hunt.
Yeah,
That
you
would've
call it
been
luck. I call it,
sweet.
trap.
And now you have treasure because of it. And your dad has treasure? Oh,
Yeah, that and a dime will get me a cup of coffee at Sambo's. It's not really that big of a deal.
I want treasure.
You can get coffee for a dime?
No, that's an old joke, so I just leave the dime in there because you can't go to Sambo's and get coffee anymore, can you?
Oh,
Remember
no.
Sambo's, that racist-ass place?
Yeah.
You're
We should go look for treasure
you
there.
can get a
at
dozen,
Sambo's.
They got cheap coffee.
dozen coffee for a dime.
You're listening to Double Special. I wanted to bring this up because I thought it was interesting. Marijuana is being legalized all over the country, and now there's a new scourge upon society, and it is stoned pets. I saw this article, and I thought it was really funny. Animals are getting stoned now off of people's pot. How do you think they're getting the pot, though? What do you think they're doing? Tiffany, let's ask you. How do you think the animals are... Because people are coming home, and their animals are high. They're intoxicated with marijuana. How do you think that's happening?
They're eating it?
Yeah, very good. I didn't think you were going to get that.
I have a comment about the story, though. Like, when
Okay.
I saw this on the board, I thought that you meant that people were throwing stones at the animals for being bad.
It says
like
increase in stoned pets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
see.
stoning pets. I thought that the pets were being bad and that
Well,
some
first of all-
countries
She went to
decided
Liberty.
stone them.
Hold on.
She went to Liberty
Stone
University. She had a
pets.
minor in stoning.
I'm just saying that's what I thought this whole time until you just started talking about it.
All right, but let's just look at the statement there. Increase in stoned pets. So
Increase in stone
for that
pets.
to be about stoning pets, there had to be like a thing of pets being stoned. When have you ever heard of that happening? Ever?
Well, I haven't heard of a lot of things you brought up today on the show, and
That's
true.
I thought
That's a
this
fair
was
defense.
something
Okay.
that was happening in the world. And
Yeah.
maybe like ISIS.
No, listen, people are taking out on pets, these Christian pets. No, the animals they're getting into people's edibles. And at first I was like, well, that sucks. Animals, and they say most cats and dogs are gluttonous. If they find any amount of anything, they'll eat it all. Like
Yeah,
they
they
don't
will.
stop, right?
Well, because it's legal, more people are buying like actual brownies and stuff that would
Right.
be attractive rather than
Dogs.
just.
But why are you
Chocolate.
leaving them where your dogs can get them? Like, I would guard my pot brownies in like a closed thing where they would never be able to get them.
You think,
Never.
but maybe when it's legal, it's like yeah, you can just leave it here. It's like leaving a can of beer out. You
Who
can do
leaves
that.
cans of beers out?
I don't know, people.
Not open beers. No.
Some people.
No, who do no nobody does
But
that.
you can
Yeah,
put it on
people
the
do that.
counter, and the cat and the dog will get up and
Again,
get
if
it.
Yeah.
I paid, I'm sure they're not cheap.
And
These
I'm
pot brownies.
like not an open. Like you leave a closed can of beer, you leave a closed brownie, the dog will come up and bite through the wrapper.
I would never leave it on the couch. I just don't know why all these people are leaving their food out. I don't get it. Who's not putting food away?
They ate the first brownie first, and the second one just got left there because they were too stoned to put it away.
No, these people. A lot of these people left the house and come back, and the dogs are like, "Rah," they're all whacked out. And for some dogs, it's very dangerous because they can't have chocolate. Chocolate is like toxic to dogs. So the brownie situation, I guess a lot of the edibles are like chocolate cookies.
So buy like vanilla fudge brownies for
I
your.
guess no.
if
Even
you
the
got
fudge
dogs.
would be bad, wouldn't it? Is that chocolate and fudge?
I think
I don't know.
does fudge connotate chocolate,
I don't
or is
eat-
it just? I always thought it just connotated like gooey clay sugar.
Yeah.
No, it's like
That's
peanut
what it
butter
is.
fudge has peanut butter in it.
I've
and
never
chocolate
been a fan
has
of fudge
chocolate.
my whole life. I don't get it. I don't get why people. But that's about the best analogy I've ever heard. It is. It's
I used
so
to think
funny.
it's not chocolate.
Well, heck, had chocolate in it. There's
Fudge.
different types of
Yeah,
fudge. Peanut butter,
chocolate
vanilla.
fudge.
Yeah, chocolate fudge has chocolate in it, but not peanut butter fudge.
I don't know what fudge is then.
He just told you.
This
It's a.
gooey mess.
It's a.
Gooey sugar clay.
Ew.
It's condensed milk and
It's squared meringue.
I don't like
Is it-
butter.
Ooh, I like meringue. though.
Yeah, I don't like meringue either. It's just too. Ugh.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I like.
What about like the crispy meringue cookie?
What's
No, I don't like
meringue?
any of it. What's meringue? It's a
With
egg white,
eggs.
Sweetened
whipped.
egg whites.
Yeah. You don't know crap, dude. It's
God.
unbelievable. You don't the things you don't
Yeah,
know that
lemon
are really.
meringue pie. You've never heard of that?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I just thought it was lemon.
but you've never had it.
There
You
was
don't know there's a
two
big.
part. Yeah,
You don't know the big
Two
fluffy
parts.
white part on top. You never
Well,
noticed
yeah,
that?
That's
It's like half the
meringue.
damn
I thought
pie.
that was whipped cream.
that's meringue.
Whipped cream that you can actually put your hand on and it bounces. Are you kidding me?
you've never tasted one, have you?
No,
I've
she
had a
hasn't.
lemon
no,
meringue
no,
pie.
no, she hasn't.
It tastes like lemon
No,
with some cream.
no,
on
it tastes like lemon with marshmallows on top. Meringue
like
tastes a lot like
marshmallows.
marshmallows. It's a very it's like to me it's like marshmallow.
More eggy. It tastes like eggy to me.
Whatever.
I don't
All
like
right.
meringue.
Anyway, so I'm glad at some point.
Just go make a meringue.
Crystal.
I'm not making a meringue.
I don't
Produce.
like meringue. I can make one, but I don't like it.
You know you can
Yeah.
make unsweetened meringues and have your eggs that way.
Don't do that. Do
No,
something
thanks.
else cool.
That sounds delicious.
All right, let's talk about the. Oh, you know what? Let's bring this up real quick. The Ashley Madison story just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. We've been talking about this for the past couple of months, weeks rather. And if you don't know the story, Ashley Madison, the dating website where you can go on and have extramarital affairs, was hacked.
As
Let's
they
just start from the
promoted it.
beginning.
Yeah, okay.
As they promote, yeah, we'll get there. So that for years we've all known this website to be the place where you get the hookup.
I never heard of it. until
Well,
then.
okay, well you never heard of
Yeah,
meringue.
you were busy being in England for 3 years.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I missed out a lot.
Yeah, you were putting your nose, turning your nose up to our stately ways. So they got hacked. A bunch of their emails and information leaked out of the internet, and then the story started rolling. What was the first big story with Ashley Madison? It was
well, first that there was a hack.
that there was a hack, and then it was
they
famous
started
people.
they started releasing the actual names.
The names of people that had accounts.
Yes.
And then some pretty high-profile people, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Dugars and crap. Those people are terrible. Apparently,
I know, dude. That's
Yeah.
awful. And they're rich
Is
from
that
their
how you
show,
say
which
their
makes
name?
I don't
I
know.
thought it was
Yeah.
Duggar.
Doug or Duggar. Who cares?
Dig Dug. Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah. And then what was the next piece of information? Then it was that they were actually kind of coercing some of their members, right, into keeping their profiles or crap. Wasn't there?
The whole thing started with they got hacked, and then the people who hacked them said, "You either have to refund everybody you stole money from,
Right.
or we're going to release all your info." And the reason they're saying that is because Ashley Madison had this thing where they said, "Oh, for 1995, we'll completely erase your profile and all the info about you," but they weren't really doing it.
Right.
And the hackers knew that, and they said, "We caught you, and now we're going to expose you for this if you
Nice.
don't pay these people back."
Well, the story's taken an even crazier turn, as Jordan found out day before yesterday.
Well, yeah, now people have been going through the details of the leak. They found out that basically all the straight women on the site were actually sex bots. Just chat bots talking to straight guys. So there are no actual straight women on this site. The only women who were real were lesbians talking to each other.
and they were hooking up.
They were hooking up. Apparently, it was a great site for lesbians and gays to hook up on.
Isn't that funny?
For straight guys, not so much. So, if you're a straight guy, you'd first log in, you'd set up your free account, and sex bots would send you messages. But to read the message, you had to join and pay up.
Of course.
So they'd start charging you money there.
They'd be like, ding,
Yeah.
somebody's interested.
Right. And so, the more money you paid, the better the sex bot you got.
Nice.
Yeah, you get, more and more sophisticated sex bots. And finally, there were extra special sophisticated sex bots for the people who paid for the guaranteed affair.
Guaranteed affair.
Yeah, apparently if you paid enough money, they said, we're guaranteeing you an affair with a hot lady.
How do they do that?
They set them up with escort services. Apparently, yeah, that was the whole thing. They had affiliates that would go to escort services, hire hookers to come bang the dude who paid for the guaranteed affair.
So they didn't have to pay for the hooker, because that would be the final screw you, wouldn't it? The hooker shows up, that was wonderful, I love you, that'll be $70. What?
Who knows, man?
Oh, my
You figure
God.
by that point, you're probably down for it. You've already been screwed by this website.
Well, and here's the thing, though. If you're cheating on your wife, good. I'm sorry, but good. You should get screwed over by a website, but damn.
What a weird way to
Well,
do it.
and on the other thing too, it's like, damn it, the gays got another thing that works well for them, and we got like first it was remember.
Oh,
like,
now you're gonna turn it into
Everything
hating
works
gays.
for
no, I'm not. I don't
people.
hate gays, but
Not-
I noticed
not gay
this.
marriage in
No,
Kentucky.
well, stop talking. Let me finish. The gay thing bothers me in this instance because I remember when strip clubs it was all about straight dudes. You could go in there and the girls were, and then as the gay lifestyle, as gays sort of get more prevalent and girls were a lot more out about their bisexuality, then the strip clubs really became about lesbians and bisexual girls, and the guys were just kind of bothering them. Like we were there going, "Hey, you look hot, yeah, but this is my girlfriend. I can't really." I just noticed that the more you went there, the more it was on girl action.
Wait, you
and the
got turned
dances-
down by a stripper?
No, I didn't get turned down by a stripper.
You couldn't do anything
Strippers
because
don't like
no, I don't.
anybody.
Okay, first of all, I don't.
Was she not lap dance with you because her girlfriend was there?
I
Is
didn't
that
really,
what she told you?
No, I didn't really do lap dances. No, I just noticed that there were a lot more girls going to strip clubs, and that the girls were showing those women a lot of attention as opposed to the guys who had been the regular business guys for a long time. I just felt that sort of shift. And I don't go to strip clubs anymore, but the last one I went to, I was like, damn, there's a lot of chicks here. And what the hell, man? The girls are hanging out with them, and they're and they're like, now we're just kind of sitting here watching, and it's like, what the hell? Same thing here. You're straight. You go on the website. I'm having an affair, but no, you get a robot, and the lesbians get to hook up with real lesbians. How come they didn't get a butt? How come Ashley Madison chose to allow lesbians to hook up with real people, but didn't allow the guys? That's so weird to me.
I think because the lesbians wouldn't have paid for a bot.
But are you
There's
telling
plenty
me?
of lesbians to hook up with for real life.
Well, with this leak, though, are you telling me that no straight women ever got an Ashley Madison account ever? Nobody actually wanted to pay for it?
But they're saying it was such a small percentage. It was almost like insignificant compared to how many bots there were.
Because women that are married, if they're cheating, usually it's with someone like they work with or something like that. They meet someone in real life and they're like, oh, okay, I really like this guy, blah, blah, blah. And then they bang them. Like,
Crystal,
that's
what do you
they
think about that?
Like, they don't sit there and have to go on a website. Like, a dude's like, I need to go have an affair. I'll go on this website. Brr.
Yeah, I would never go on a website.
A woman has to be around, like, the dude at, like, whatever. And then
I
be
gotta be
like,
around the
oh,
dude.
I love you. I will bang you. And I forgot I had a husband.
In the microphone.
Yeah.
I forgot I had a husband.
They don't forget. They never forget. So that's where they actually recap. If you have a profile and you're a straight guy, sorry, you lose.
Yeah.
You know?
it was all robot ladies.
That's right. You had a robot love.
Ha ha.
Yeah. Let me talk about this real quick. We're rolling up on a couple of things that are kind of special. September 30th, I will be in Coral Springs, Florida, doing a show. Yep, with Tiffany. I was going to get there. With Tiffany at the Wise Guys show with Dougie Almeida. That's going to be a great show. We're also going to be on his podcast, Wake Up Late with Dougie.
It's on IRN.
That's on IRN as well. And that will be the morning before or the
That will
morning?
be the day of.
The day of.
September 30th.
We'll be on that podcast. That'll be live, but you can see, hear replays. That'll be fun being on his podcast. And I've listened to it a few times. You've never listened to it, I don't think, but it's
I
not,
don't
it's not
really
bad.
listen to things.
It'll
I'm
be fun.
sorry, everybody, but I don't listen to any of your things.
And,
but I'm excited to meet Dougie.
Yeah, it'll be cool. And then the next day, we'll be back here in town. We're doing the roast. They're roasting me at Snappers. We've got a great dais lined up. Jason Kranick right now is supposedly working on a video for the show where he can say a few words and then throw a couple of clips of all the stuff we've done on video, the Mongo stuff and the Charming Hooligans and some of the sketches that we've done. So a lot of stuff that we've done.
A Chris Gorges tribute.
It'll be
sounds
nice.
The
boring.
amazing miss.
What do you mean it sounds
Chris
boring? Because you're not in it?
Gorges.
Is that why?
You're gonna be
I might
in
be
it.
in it.
You maybe. Not. You know what? Not
Still
now. You're
sounds
not.
boring.
Look,
I don't care.
we're gonna
I just would
celebrate.
find
Do
it
you want to be
boring
on the
no matter
dais
what.
or not?
I'm on the dais.
Are you gonna? No, you right now. You're on the dais.
Yeah.
Well, I got some power in the situation. If you keep talking smack, I'll jerk your ass right out of the dais.
Oh, my God.
And you can be sitting in the third
I was
row.
practicing. I'm not even allowed to practice for being on the dais by
No.
saying your shit is boring.
Nope.
I'm excited
Save it for the night, bitch.
to
Fine.
make a tribute to Chris Gorges' life.
It's not for my life. What are you talking about?
His 50 years of
It's your
life.
lifetime
Yeah.
achievement.
We're having a celebration of Chris Gorges on October 1st. It's
Snappers.
going to be beautiful,
The-
just
the-
like Chris Gorges' life.
Trish Keating could not make Thank you. Yeah, Trish Keenan could not make the show, so stepping in for her because we need a female up there will be Tiffany Barbee. That should be interesting.
Why not Catherine Lawson?
I don't know.
Well, really, from day one, we've said that I'm going to do it, but you keep forgetting that Jordan and I are going to do it, and you keep asking us if we're going to do
It's
it.
really
That it
annoying.
made me
It
think
is.
that
I like
I
it.
wasn't going to do it,
Yeah.
and then
I
I
know.
just let Trish Keating do it, but then she
Look,
couldn't.
I don't want 30 people on the dais. That's why. I don't want it to be 15. Look, the show can be an hour and a half. It can't be longer than that. If you get too many people on the dais, each person does like a 10, 12-minute set.
So
it
do you
takes
not want us
forever.
to be on the
No,
dais?
I want
So
you on to be
very
the dais.
confused.
My
I
plan,
just said he was going to be on the dais.
I've picked a random number in my
hold
head,
on.
and then when he reaches that number of times of asking me if I'm going to do it, I'm going to say no.
Shut up.
I just
I
fuck him
just
up
said you were
so
going to do it.
hard.
I said I was going to yank you off if you're going to be a dick to me
I
right
picked
now.
the number carefully
Crystal,
till
go
it's like
ahead.
2 days ahead of time.
Go, Crystal.
If you wanted Tiffany to be on it, why did you try to replace her with Trish?
I know.
I didn't try to replace
You
her. I
did.
thought, no, initially I said Trish would be better, and she said, oh, I don't know about Rose. So I said, well, let's see if Trish can do
No,
it.
well, because she's not going to go against
Don't
you.
listen. Don't turn this on me because you guys can't remember
It was
shit
always
that
the
we
plan
talk
to
about.
be her on
I don't
it.
want to hear it.
Yeah, you were talking about Trish from the beginning.
This is
Yeah.
about me. Stop being about you. God damn it.
You don't plan your
Myro,
days.
shut up.
You don't
Really?
plan your days.
Listen, I planned the whole damn
You
thing.
don't plan your
You were
days.
supposed to set it up.
I helped a
Yeah.
lot.
You
Tiffany
helped.
did a
She
lot.
didn't.
I remember
well,
the
I
conversation.
tried and you walked all over
You
it.
said, Tiffany can handle a bar show, but a roast, nah.
I made the poster and I emailed everybody and asked them. I done a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, you'll
I
get a
even
lollipop.
emailed Bob
I'll give you a
and I was
Tootsie
like,
Pop
hey,
on the
Bob,
way out.
can we do it at your club? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, you better double check with Nabil then because Bob's out of town. And that's what you did. You just double checked with Nabil. And then I asked
all you
everybody.
I
and
asked a few
made
people. No, you
poster.
didn't ask everybody. I talked to Lou.
I
talked
emailed
to.
everybody.
Shut up. All right, whatever.
I
The
was
roast is
involved
at-
too.
Shut
I helped.
up.
That's all I'm
please,
saying. You
let me
didn't help.
finish. Can we please promote the roast rather than argue about it? See, this is why I don't want to do it because somebody's going to get stabbed. All right, right in front of my sister. It's all
It'll
going to
be
go down.
quite the roast.
Larry Green. Well, nobody knows who's going to be in it because you guys won't shut the hell up.
Can
all
I
right?
say?
No. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
And go. Larry Greenbaum, Johnny Oz, Bob Burr, Mike Rivera, Steve Laszlo, and Jordan Lee,
And you.
Emmy, and Lou.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Lou
wait.
is the roast master. Did you
Who's
leave
on
out
the
Lou?
bottom of the thing?
You know what? I can't wait while you visualize
All right,
shit in
you
your
say
face.
now.
No, I'm not going to say. You just said it. You just said. Are you
Did
sure you
I
got
say
it right?
everybody?
All right, whatever. Come out. It's Snappers. You can come out. It's going to be the late show. $10 to get in. We will video this show. Hopefully we can get the video situation set. I'm going to put up a tripod and try to video it, and then we'll put it up on YouTube so that our viewers in England and Australia.
Except he lost my tripod. Probably left it in the back for rental
Oh,
car.
I have another tripod, so I have multiple tripods. I don't know. I'm hoping I didn't,
No,
dude.
you
Don't say that.
didn't.
And if I did, I'd feel really bad about it because I like that tripod.
Yeah,
all right.
he loved that
It could happen.
tripod.
It could have happened. And if it did, that's the way life is
Yeah.
sometimes. All right. And I apologize for that.
forgetful.
It's a runaway
Yeah.
tripod.
You're a
It's not like
Forgetter.
you haven't broken anything or lost anything.
You're
You're-
a forgetter.
Forgetter.
It could be in your house for all you know with all the crap you got
It's
piled
not
there.
in his house.
Not in my
It
house.
was here
Yeah.
last.
I know. Shut up.
I bet Crystal moved it. She's a mover.
No.
I
Chris
know.
forgets where he puts things.
No, yeah, because they
Yeah.
get moved. They're not where I left them typically.
A lot of times they're not.
I'm getting very frustrated right now. All right. This Friday, if you want to check out some comedy, you can check me out at the Comedy Cockpit. I will not be with Tiffany Barbee. She's doing her thing. I'm doing my
No,
thing.
I'm gonna be there.
You know, you're
But
not
I'm
working.
not in it.
Nope,
but
you're not.
Bull's making me promote it like I'm in it.
You know, I don't want to get into this argument with you because you
no,
should.
I'm gonna promote it.
You're helping me. Remember what happened with that?
I know. I love helping you. It's one of my
Unless-
favorites.
Oh yeah. If it wasn't Bull, I wouldn't be doing it for anybody else. All right.
Well, I'm just saying I can't
What are you
promote
doing? Why are you doing that?
every
Can you hear
single
that?
thing that there is. I don't want to be a spam person for everybody, but I'll help because it's show and you're in it.
Speaking of which, if you go on the Facebook right now, we've got one night left till midnight. Creative Loafing, Best of the Bay. You can vote for Double Special for Best Podcast. You can vote for me for Best Stand-Up Comedy. You can vote for Crystal for Best Twitter Personality at Mystify Me Babe. And also Jordan and myself for Best Drag Queen.
And
Whatever. Yes.
Tiffany for
And
best radio personality.
I'm best radio personality.
Right on.
And a best,
Best
burlesque
burlesque.
act.
Yeah.
Which, if I win, I will have to really get good at the bar.
Dude,
the
if you
pole
win
thing.
Best Burlesque Act, you have to do a burlesque thing right here on live
Yeah.
on Double Special.
Yeah.
I will get you a Halloween outfit, burlesque girl.
No,
can't-
she has to do it at the roast.
no, I want to do it here where we can set it up.
We can do it both.
No,
I
I'm
have
not
to
making
get
her
the
do it at the
outfit.
roast. We'll
Right.
get you the outfit. It'll have to be a stunt that we do here. If she
Yeah.
gets it, it's got to be here. She got to dance with a little Best of Bay thing. It'll be awesome. What was that, dude? Oh, all right. You know what? That's just creepy, dude.
And you have to show us.
It really is. You're listening to Double Special. I think I covered all the shows. Yes. One more story, and then we'll get. You got a quiz pulled up, right, Crystal?
Yeah.
What kind of quiz you got tonight?
Tonight,
Burn some time up.
Yes, tonight we will be talking about, can you identify whether each of these clues describes Jerry, George, Elaine, or Kramer from Seinfeld?
Oh, I've seen that show.
Interesting. Well, last news story I wanted to bring up, I thought this might spark some discussion. Obama, I guess the administration has labeled the Ku Klux Klan as a terrorist organization, and they lumped in who else they lump in? I think they lumped in the anti-abortion guys as well. I forget who it is, but it was two groups. KKK was the main one, but basically hate groups. I'm totally okay with this, even though they really haven't done anything terroristic. Like they haven't done anything really terrorism that I know of.
Not like headline grabbing.
Right. I don't think they're that active violently anymore.
But still.
Yeah. Oh, it strikes terror in my heart. I don't know. That whole hood thing is kind of spooky.
Oh yeah.
Do
Crystal-
they still do that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they still have the outfits.
Dude,
I think
up where my house is, north of here, man.
Up
It's
there
full
to
of
up there to the
KKK.
property?
Uh-huh.
I'll never forget, dude. Way back when, it was on the same sort of thing. Jordan, this is before you were in the troop. We did a sketch called. It was what was it? I think we called it KKK or something. But basically, what it was it was a when you get a new job and they have like a welcome to our like place thing. This
Orientation.
The orientation video, right? It was an orientation video for the KKK. It was really just crazy. And we shot like a couple scenes, but in one sequence we did, it was out in a field in Tampa somewhere. We went to Joe Davison, and we were dressed in our Ku Klux Klan outfits with the crosses and the hoods and everything, and we were holding hands, dancing in a circle, and the camera was in the middle of us, getting that sort of, fun time circle dance shot. And this dude pulls by in a big ass pickup truck. We thought, oh my god, like we're in so much trouble right now. This guy's not gonna like it. He came up and actually invited us to a meeting. Like 2 days later, it turned out he was like the mayor's son or something, and he wanted to know what we were doing. And then we were saying, he's like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Well, if you want to come to a meeting, like."
That would be cool.
Even though we told him we were shooting
What?
a sketch, he thought we
Wait,
still might
stop.
be. Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
What did she just say?
I missed it. What did you say?
I just said that would be cool.
What would be cool?
To go to a meeting.
Why?
To see what it's like.
What?
Into the microphone when
To
you
see
said
what it's like.
What do you
That would
think it
be
is?
so cool to see what it's like to go to a Ku Klux
You
Klan
can't take a
meeting.
guess at what it's like?
That would be fun.
No way.
Oh
What
my
do you
God.
think happens that's so cool? You think they give away candy?
No.
Do you think there's door prizes?
I just think it would
You're
be
gonna win an
like,
iPod.
No, there's
No.
finger sandwiches
like how,
and tea.
Like, what a historical look into society you would have. Because, like, these people
What
are, like,
are you
backwards thinking. And what kind of stuff do they talk about?
You don't have to go to a meeting to see that. All you got to go to McDonald's or turn on Fox.
Walmart. Just go to
It
Walmart.
would just be interesting to hear what kind of stuff they talk about at those kinds of meetings. You don't have to,
Interesting?
like, say anything. You just listen and, like, drink some coffee in the back.
Drink some coffee in the back.
Mm-hmm.
What happens when they start getting into all the hate speech? You're gonna
Yeah.
get. You're
I'll
gonna
just
get.
I would think it was entertaining.
You're gonna get all drawn into the.
Would you
chants?
laugh?
I'm going to be back there.
Yeah, would
I'll
you
go to
laugh?
the bathroom if I have to.
What if they told some Jewish jokes? Would you like that? If they started ragging on the Jews, now the Jews are.
It don't matter to
What
me
if they asked
because
you-
they're
You're
just
Jewish.
hateful people. It would just be interesting to hear what they had to say. I just think it'd be interesting. That's all. I think it would be cool.
Yes, Crystal.
Tiffany, do you also think it could be cool to sit in on a meeting with ISIS?
It would probably be interesting.
Probably.
I just like to know what their heads are thinking. Why
Their
are
heads
they
are
doing
thinking
that?
your head
I
doesn't
wanna
belong
know
on your
what
body.
their head is thinking.
What about Society for Lesbians?
Ew.
Wow.
There we go.
Instantaneous. No, thank you.
Yeah.
ISIS, yes.
Yeah.
KK, no. Lesbians, nope. Check.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Well, the ISIS thing, I'd have to be cleverly disguised.
Cleverly disguised like as a
Well,
dog.
I bet the KKK guys would love me.
What? Why? Because you're racist? And you
No,
would
just
say
because
racist
like
things?
I'm just a cute little white girl. They would probably think it was fun.
They probably think you were like a cop or something.
Yeah. Tell you and I'm Jewish too.
Oh, yeah. They'd love you. They'd love the converted Jew. You were white and Protestant, and now you're a Jew. They'd love you.
I don't think I was ever Protestant.
Well, whatever. You're
What did you say?
Catholic.
Protestant.
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 Why do you do that when you try? Why would I make you try to correct a word
Yeah.
with you? You always like get it all jacked and put like weird tone in there and everything.
What was the word yesterday?
Protestant.
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 But look at the way when she says it like Edward G. Robinson. Protestant. Yeah. Mwah, mwah.
Oh, it's salsa.
Oh, yeah, salsa.
Yeah, she couldn't say. She was saying salsa, and I'm like, it's not salsa, dude. It's not sal. It's salsa. I'm like, can you say salsalito? She's like, salsalito. Can you say salsa? Salsa. Just
Salsa?
twist. She just turns it all weird, dude.
Yeah.
Protestant.
Protestant.
No.
No, God. Even slow, you screw it up.
Say it, Jordan, so she can hear it.
Protestant.
Protestant.
Why are you going Ian? Why are you turning into the kid from The Shining when you do that? Red rum, Protestant.
Protestant.
No, Protestant.
Protestant.
No, you're missing the T on the end. Protestant.
Protestant.
That's
Oh, my
better.
God.
That's better. That's about the closest you got. All right, what do we got? 15 minutes? Let's go ahead and do a quiz. We'll wrap this whole thing up.
Okay.
Go. Wow, you're yawning on the show? Don't yawn on the
I'm
show.
sorry, I was getting a little bit bored with the Protestant.
I think it's funny as hell. Yeah, whatever. I could do that for like 20 minutes. I really could. It's freaking hysterical. And she's not like handicapped at all. For some reason, she just can't some words. All right, so read the title of this again.
Can you identify whether each of these clues describes Jerry, George, Elaine, or Kramer from Seinfeld?
Okay.
Okay, and the way this
Okay.
goes, is if you know the answer, guys, you
Say
yell
it.
your name, and then Crystal will decide who got it first, and then we'll go from there. You get one guess, and don't guess it again, Tiffany. Don't blurt out if you
I
guessed
don't
it.
ever do that.
Oh, you never blurt out stuff.
You
Never.
always say that.
No,
I
you're
do
always
it.
in control of what you say.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
you
what?
ready?
Are the clues rhymes?
No.
Wow,
No.
that sucks.
Why would
They're
they be
not.
rhymes?
Why would
It'd
they
be
be
f-
rhymes?
I don't know.
I'm not overly familiar with this show, but I've
Good.
seen it.
Good. What are you looking for, Crystal?
A pen. Oh wait, I see one over here.
Here. All right, let's get this show on the road.
All right. Ladies and
Double
gentlemen.
special quiz. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go
no,
ahead.
That's all right. No,
No, go
you
ahead.
stole my shit. No,
Go ahead,
It's too
do
late
it.
now. No, it's too late.
Look, you get
Start
a chance
the damn
while
quiz.
she's
Start the
getting
quiz. No, it's
Ladies
too
and gentlemen,
ass
the
face.
double special Seinfeld quiz.
That was awful.
Well, you had a chance to do better, but you didn't do it.
No, you stole my chance.
No, whatever.
I
Awful.
took it.
Oh my God, children. Okay, number one.
Yes.
Discouraged a telemarketer by requesting the caller's home number.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Jerry.
Yes. Blamed post-swimming physical state
Jordan.
on
Chris.
shrinkage. Jordan.
George.
Yes.
Damn it.
Bust out some on
Chris.
Kramer. No.
Ah!
Bust out some on dance moves at a
Jordan.
Jordan.
Elaine.
Yes.
Damn it.
Saved a beached whale.
Jordan.
Jordan.
George.
Yes. Dang. Coined the term sponge-worthy.
Chris.
Chris.
Elaine.
Yes. Wow, finally you're on the board there.
Hey, shut your face.
All right. Loses the contest. Chris.
Kramer.
Yes.
He was out first. It was awesome.
Didn't let the go to the question go through. Whatever.
I know.
I knew what it
Your
was.
lucky guess.
I knew what it was.
Lucky guess.
She said con. That I know what it was.
Spits coffee on Kathleen Lee
Chris.
Gifford. Chris.
Elaine.
No.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Kramer.
Yes.
Ah, you.
For the coffee table book.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
That's
Damn
right.
it.
Yep. Won a line in a Woody Allen movie. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Jordan.
Chris.
Jordan.
It was Kramer.
Yes.
Damn it.
I know. He's so good.
Are you going to answer any questions,
You
Tiffany?
guys really watch this show.
I
a
love this
lot.
show.
Yeah,
This
dude.
is-
We have it on
Yeah.
DVD.
Great.
All right. Incorrectly guesses Dolores' name to be Mulva, Gipple,
Chris.
and L'Oreal, and Chris.
George.
No.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Jerry.
Yes.
Can't separate the two Jews.
Wow.
Has bitter parents. Frank.
Chris.
Spell Chris.
That is Jerry.
No.
Jordan.
parents.
Jordan.
Oh,
George.
George. Damn it.
Yes.
You're terrible.
Oh, I'm
kidding.
overthinking them.
The only main character whose mother never appears.
Chris.
Chris.
Kramer.
Wrong.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Elaine.
Yes.
Never?
Yeah,
Never.
it's only her father.
Yep.
Oh,
Ha!
Created.
I am destroying this quiz.
He's making that
He
face.
is.
I'd be
Yeah.
I
like,
hate that face.
You know what? You want to just concede now? You got other stuff to move on to?
shut up.
Because we've got like 14 minutes left still, and I've already destroyed this quiz.
Shut
There's
up.
pretty much
Yes.
no point in
Shut
continuing.
up.
Next. Created the illusion that is Vandalay Industries.
Jordan.
Chris.
Jordan.
George.
Yes.
It's
Wow.
Vandalay.
Vandalay. Sorry. 10 to 2 to 0. Fired for spreading communistic propaganda to young children while working
Chris.
at a department store Santa. Chris.
George.
No.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Kramer.
Yes.
Wow.
Ah, boo.
Woo, Tiffany's on the board. All right. The only character to maintain the same career through
Jordan.
Tiffany.
Jordan.
Jerry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's easy. Come on.
That is, but he's smoking you. Beat the snot out of some Pee-wee karate students.
Chris.
Chris.
Tiffany.
Kramer.
Yes.
That was the latest buzzing ever.
The only character to appear in every single episode of the series.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Jerry.
Yes.
Ha ha.
Oh, God.
Jeez, look at that face. I don't like that face either,
I know.
dude. Jesus.
How kind of laugh is that?
I don't know. She's been making weird noises the
She's
past
only
couple
got
of
2
months.
points. I don't know why she's laughing like that. All right. Has soup stolen back by the
Chris.
soup Nazi Chris?
Oh, that is George.
Yes.
What?
What?
No?
No, yes. No, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
Jesus.
Okay. The only main character who did not grow up in New York.
Chris.
Chris.
That is Kramer.
No.
Jordan.
Tiffany.
Jordan.
Elaine.
Yes.
Damn it. I
darn
thought
it.
she was a New Yorker.
Nope. Accidentally agrees to wear a hideous, puffy shirt.
Jordan.
Chris. Ah,
Jordan.
Jerry.
damn it.
Yes. God,
Pirate
Jordan's
shirt.
killing you
Puffy
guys.
shirt.
Puffy.
I never
And it-
said I was good at this.
Inadvertently killed significant
Jordan.
other by.
Oh!
George.
Yes.
Damn it. The stamps.
Last question.
Oh.
Wondered aloud if a dingo ate the baby of a woman
Jordan.
at a dull social gathering. Jordan.
Elaine.
Yes.
Damn it.
And that's
That's,
15 to 15 Jordan for Chris and to Tiffany.
I got
Damn.
points.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the Jerry Seinfeld quiz. Jesus
Wow,
Christ.
you watched too much Seinfeld.
Apparently.
Congratulations.
No, I knew a lot of the answers. You just got it rang in quicker than me.
Yeah.
No, I did. I knew puffy shirt. I knew the other one, the dingo one. I knew.
It's
a lot
okay.
of
All right. Good for you knowing
that's
it. Too
fine.
slow.
All
right, Chris.
Little recap on the shows. If you want to check us out on the September 30th, we'll be in Coral Springs at the Wise Guy Show. Go on my website. That's gorgeouscomedy.com. You can check out all the dates and tours there. Also, we got dates up on tiffanycomedy.com. Her new website. Go on there. Also, go to our YouTube page and our Facebook and all that. Like us. If you got some time tonight before you go to bed, before they wrangle in this contest, vote for all of us on Best of the Bay, stand-up podcast, all that stuff, before they end the voting, which is tomorrow. And then we won't find out till the 16th, I believe, who actually won these things. Real quick, want to take a couple minutes to give a shout-out to Travis Knight.
Oh, yeah.
One of our biggest supporters and fans. I put the wheel behind us to honor Travis tonight. A little sick, was in the hospital. He's getting better. He took a picture of himself walking down the hallway in a nice little gown. I never thought I would see that with my eyes, but there Travis was with his little ivy pole and his thing. He's doing better. He had some heart trouble. So, Travis, we're thinking about you, and we have love in our hearts for you, and I hope everything goes good.
You know,
And stop eating corn dogs.
there's stuff we could do to make him feel better, I think.
Like what?
Well, you know, we've got the wheel right there. I think maybe, like, say the last person to lose a quiz or to score the lowest points in a quiz to
Okay.
spin the wheel.
Here's
I
the thing.
won't do whatever
Your
you're
brain,
saying.
here, you want to be good at this?
Yeah.
You need to think stuff prior to when we do it. That's
Wha-
what makes
wha-
it good, because then there's tension. Then there's some stakes now. You can't do it afterwards.
Well,
no.
we got time for another quiz.
No, I'm not doing it. No, we don't. We have 9
No.
minutes. I'm not stretching out to do because
How
you can
about-
spank
Somebody
us.
should spin the wheel, though.
No, we'll spin the
No.
wheel for what? What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Are you going to be on the wheel? Am I spinning it for
No,
you?
Tiffany should be on the wheel because she
No.
lost the quiz.
But I won't do it. That's the difference.
Why not?
Why won't you
Because
do
I
it?
don't want to.
See, that's exactly why she should spin the wheel so we can break her spirit.
Why? Why wouldn't you want
Because
to?
I don't want to be spanked or eat something.
It's part of our show. You're part of our
Well, I
show. You
want
made it
to.
for all of us. You
Yeah.
can't look. I get
See?
where you're coming from, but I don't like that attitude at
It's
all.
a
That
very
somehow
bad.
that you're a void from doing any of this stuff.
Yeah.
That's not cool,
But
dude.
he's the one that likes
I don't care. You're
Yeah.
evading what I'm saying
I
to
don't
you
like
right
doing
now.
it. I'm willing to do it for the good of the show.
want-
Yeah,
wanted
I'm
to.
not. I know none of us want to do it. Do you get that? That none of us are like
Yeah.
on the going like I don't wake up in the morning and go, gee, I hope we can spin the wheel tonight so I get spanked.
But he brought it up and said he wanted to do it.
You're evading my question.
I want
Look
to
at
have
me.
you spin the wheel. That's what
Yeah.
I want.
No.
Why? I want to know why you think you don't have to do it and
Yeah.
everybody else does. That's what I think. Why are you special and you don't get to do
Because
it?
I'm a girl.
Sometimes
She
you don't
does
get the
it, she's a
challenge
girl.
you want. You get the challenge you deserve.
Crystal likes weird stuff.
I don't care whether you like it or not. You need to be a part of the team and do the things that we do as a
I
team.
don't do scary
I
stuff.
don't. It's not scary.
Yeah,
first
we've all
of all,
spun it.
I
and
don't
we've
wanna
all
do-
done it. And I don't like your attitude right now. I think
Yeah.
you're being a little snooty about it, dude. Like seriously. Look at me. I'm being serious right now.
She's
I don't
being
wanna
sneaky
do
about
it.
it.
I don't
She doesn't
care.
wanna do it.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not interested whether you want to or not. I didn't say, hey, do you want to do this? No, I said, if it comes up, you can't just say, no, I don't want to do it. That's not
Why?
cool.
But he brought
I just
up
told
it.
you why. What? You answer your own question.
I,
Why is
Travis,
that?
I hope you feel better.
No, that's not. No, look at me. Look at me.
What?
You know why. I just told you why. Because we've
Yeah.
all done it, and you think somehow you don't have to do it.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
What are you doing, dude? God.
Stop trying to distract us, Crystal.
Yeah,
She's
and stop-
spinning the wheel.
And stop breaking the shit that we have in the studio. Would you please pay attention to what you're doing? You and Jordan
Dude,
are
if
like.
you wouldn't keep getting freaking chairs from the street, I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah,
Did
we
it
didn't never brought
break?
that up.
Well, how is that? How did that chair do it? Because you don't know how to operate it? Because I haven't fallen out of that chair yet. How is it that you couldn't handle being in the chair? Tell me.
Thank you.
Tell me now what you did. How did the chair attack you? Is it broken? Did you break it?
No, it all of a sudden went back.
Oh, why did it go back? Were you leaning on it?
Well, I am sitting
Jesus.
on it.
You're like, I leaned back and the chair reclined. Damn broken chair. How dare you recline in the manner in which you were made? What the hell? Back to you, dude. Seriously.
I said from day one I don't want to do stunts, and he's the one that invented doing stunts, and he's the one who's like, hey, let's get Sancton's blood, and he was the one that's like, hey, here's these electric nipple clamps, hey, this stuff. I never said, hey, that's a great idea, let's do that.
Well, now we've all done it and we've all survived, obviously.
Yeah.
Why can't you live a little bit and give the viewers what they want and
No
do a
one
little
wants
something?
that.
Why, if no one wanted it, he wouldn't have
70
sent that from
yeah.
another state, dude.
75% of the people in this room want it.
Yeah, you don't think the people out there would want
Yeah.
it? Look, at some point you're going to spin that wheel and you're going to do one of those stunts. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to take no. Like, you need to
It
participate
has
in
to
that
happen.
manner. I've done it. We've talked. We hang out. I get where you're coming from. But at some point, you're going to have to step
Yeah.
forward and do something
I
on that
never
wheel.
You have
said
to do
that I
something.
wanted to
I
do
know you never said
stunts.
that. Now I'm saying that we've been doing this for a long time. We've all done it. And now you're acting like you never have to do it because you said at the beginning, I don't want to do stunts. I said the very same thing at the beginning, and I've done stunts. So
Yeah, I
that's
don't know
not
why
acceptable.
You gave in. That was crazy.
No, because I'm part of the show, and I want to be part of the team. That's why I gave in, because we're a team. And you're excluding yourself, and
Yeah.
it's making me a little angry. Yes.
I would just like to point out that Tiffany has participated in stunts. She just hasn't spun the wheel.
I have.
I
I
don't know
ate
what
the
the
Okay.
deal
nasal
is.
napalm.
Great.
I've had
Yeah.
Sancton's
So
blood.
so you backed us. So what's the point then? You're
Yeah,
gonna now
why
you're
won't
gonna
you
go
do the
back
wheel?
on that?
What?
Why are you taking steps backward?
Yeah. What's the point? If you've already done
Yeah.
stunts and you've already broke your rule that you don't do stunts, then why would spinning the wheel be in it? Why now all of a sudden are you invoking your law
Yeah,
that you
Too
made?
late for that.
I'm just saying I don't want to because
Yeah, I know
just
what you're
because
saying.
Jordan
Okay.
brought it up.
Okay, look, we're gonna have this. I'm gonna say this one more time. When I say something to you, please don't repeat the same thing over again. It really drives me insane when I go, I'm just saying.
you
I
keep
know what you
asking me
just
the
said. I
same
heard it.
thing.
What?
I don't like it because it's Jordan's idea. I don't like
Okay.
Jordan's idea.
Oh, it was Jordan's idea. Now it's my idea. It's my idea now.
No, it's our idea. Don't
Okay,
steal
it's,
my idea straight up, dude. That's not
it's
nice.
straight your idea.
You straight up stole my idea in front of me.
No, I'm not.
You said
listen,
it was his idea.
No.
Now it's my idea.
Your idea sucked because you
That's-
thought of it after the quiz. So your idea is not gone. It's gone.
Oh, but now that it's your idea, it's fine.
No. My
Now it's super important.
Now my idea.
I think you spin the wheel.
let
now.
me finish. Now my idea is to find out why the hell you think that you're too good to do the wheel now.
I don't think I'm too good.
You
I'm
just
saying
said you're
I
not
don't
doing
want
it.
to do it.
You
Yeah.
said it again. You repeated the same thing again.
Uh-huh.
I know what you said.
I know, and I'm saying the reason I don't want to do it is because I don't want to do it.
Okay,
I don't get why
I'm not
that's
confused.
Not good
No,
enough.
but I'm not confused about that part of it.
Yeah, we know why you don't want to do it. Now we want you to do it anyway.
Yeah, it's taxing, isn't it? Taxing. Trying to
Why
talk
won't
to
you do it anyway?
Yeah,
is what we
come
want
on,
to know.
man.
Because I don't want to.
No, we know that, but
None
why
of
won't
us
you do
want
it
to,
I don't
anyway?
Tiffany.
understand why that's not a good enough
All right,
reason.
whatever, dude. You're gonna spin the goddamn wheel, and you're gonna do something on that wheel. I'm not kidding. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
make a decision that you're gonna commit for the show and do it for the show. I'm not
Okay.
even playing around. Like at some point, you're gonna have to spin that wheel, dude. Yes, I mean, our guests have done more than you have. We've had people on the show that have taken more abuse than you.
She's
for
never done
God's
the
sakes.
nipple. She's never done the
Never.
electric clamps.
Never.
Never once.
It's kind of
I don't
wussy,
want
dude. You're a 5th-degree black
Yeah.
belt. You're acting like a little pussy right now. and I'm
75%
over it.
of the people in this room have done the electric clamps.
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
All of us have.
No, not Tiffany.
Oh, okay. Aside from you.
75%.
Yes, Crystal.
Yeah.
I wish you guys would stop interrogating Tiffany
Yes.
about
I'm
her
not
answer.
interrogating
she said
her.
her answer. She just doesn't want to, and that's her answer. And that
I'm
should
not
be good
accepting
enough.
that. She needs
Yeah.
to step up as the team.
That is good enough.
That's
That's
not
her
good enough.
answer.
It's
That's her
not good
answer.
enough anymore.
We've
It is.
discredited her answer as not being good enough.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I'm
I
with you,
want
Tiffany.
you to take that step for us.
It's two
Everybody else
against
has
two.
done it, and you're all like, just your tone was like, well, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Two
Well, that's
against two.
not good enough, dude.
I do other things that are nice.
Then why won't you do this that
'Cause
are
I don't
nice?
want to.
This
Why?
isn't nice. This
Why
is a
wouldn't you-
horrible experience we
Yeah.
want you to go through.
And why wouldn't you want to do the wheel? What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to?
You've got
What
a
is-
good chance of getting safe.
Hold on though. What
Because
is
I don't want to eat the stuff again.
what stuff again?
that's
the
on there.
Satan's blood or whatever. And I don't want to get spanked and I don't want to get zapped. No one wants that.
You're
True.
a jerk. That just I don't like it at all. I'm sorry to end on a bad note, everybody, but that upsets me. No. I just don't like the attitude.
Alone.
No, I don't think it's fair for you to go. Look, I give the guests that option because they don't work on the show, and no, I didn't want to go this route with the stunts either. But somebody took their time to make this.
Yeah, that was very nice of him.
and you
we've
have
utilized
you haven't utilized it for shit.
Yeah, I spend it.
That's you
utilizing.
spun it first of all, and second of all, you didn't do anything on it.
Yeah, you didn't spin it for real.
Yeah. Spinning it to make us do it. You had no problem setting us up to do stuff.
I
But now,
never said I wanted to do
At
it.
the
I
moment-
just spun the wheel.
I know you already said
are
that.
A base coward.
I'm just saying, dude.
I
I
don't
really
wanna
wish
be
you would. I
fair.
really wish you would consider it and do it on the
And
show.
I never made you guys eat any of those things.
Otherwise, when we
any
do
of that.
stunts, you're not allowed to be in here when we
Like,
do stunts. No, stop talking.
That's fine.
Otherwise, you won't be in here to make fun of us and yell and everything. If you can't, I mean,
Okay.
honestly, it's not fair, dude.
And no more tater tots.
But I could see, like, if I dared you guys, if I was like, hey, you have to do the thing on the board. But I've never been like, hey, you guys have to do it, or said, oh, I really want to see you
You've
do
been
that.
along in all those stunts. You
Yeah.
broke a board over his head. You no
I
problem
didn't want to.
smashing
He
his
wanted
head.
me to.
All
That's
right,
true,
dude.
too.
You
Did
know what
ask
I'm
for
saying, dude.
yeah.
What are you
He
doing?
asked
You don't
for it.
want her to spin. She can't. She doesn't have to do it now.
I'm just saying, like, I thought we all agreed that when you and Tiffany wanted to participate, you would, but if you didn't, you didn't, and that's how we were leaving it.
You know what? It was that way until she flat out just went, no, I
But
don't
she
have to do
always
it.
says
But-
flat
No,
out
that was her
no.
tone, and that's
Yeah.
what set me off. Otherwise, I'm like, okay, I get it. But when she said it like that,
But
like,
you
no, you
asked
guys,
me,
I
and
no, I
just
didn't
said
ask
my
you.
answer,
Look,
my honest answer.
Bottom line.
Yeah,
One
I
of
wanna-
our biggest
let's-
fans is in the hospital.
Yeah.
He desperately wants to see Tiffany spin the wheel, and
Yeah.
she refuses to do it because she's a base coward.
Yeah, I know. I think you'd want to do it for Travis while he's
Yeah.
being sick and stuff.
Travis forgives you, Tiffany.
No, he
Yeah.
won't.
Yes, he will.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
Well, if he does, he's a pussy.
Travis knows how I am.
Travis is not a
accepts
pussy.
and
He doesn't know
knows how
anything
I
about
am.
you. You don't know anything about him. Stop it.
He knows how I am from the
He
show.
took time out of
He
his
knows
life
I
to
wouldn't
build
do
you that wheel, build you a
He knew
chessboard.
Crystal was Mistress Crystal, and that
Whatever.
Crystal was going to
All
do
right.
that kind of stuff.
All
and
right.
I don't
Well,
do
cue up
that.
some music.
Tune in next week to see if Chris Gorges managed to convince Tiffany to do it. We'll
Wait,
find out.
no, I
Won't
wish he
be
would.
here.
I'm not gonna let it go.
He's going to work on it.
I'm not gonna let it go. All right, we're at the end of another show. You can check out the replay of the show on Iron.
My
That's
last show.
This is Internet Radio Network. That'll be on Internet Radio Network. That's Friday night, 8 o'clock, right after the Music Madness show. It's been a blast, guys. We're going to get out of here. We'll see you next week. I don't know who we're going to have in the studio.
Don't die,
We'll get something
everybody.
going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
Travis,
don't
we're
die.
thinking about you.
Oh, yeah,
Don't die,
Travis,
Travis.
don't die, especially. I say don't die to these guys whenever we depart.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week on Double Special. Thanks for listening. Good night, everybody.
I may be old, but my junk still works. The little blue pill gonna make her twerk. She gets with me, I won't make her disappointed. What can I do? Oh yeah, Maureen. You ever had a man write a song about you? I'm all man, I promise you that. But I got some more to say. I got something to tell you that I think you didn't know. You never, ever called the Double Special Show. And I want you to call in so I can hear your sweet voice. It's like rose petals for my ears. Oh, I'm so lonely. Maureen, I just need a friend. Call me. Woman, you know, I'm on the attack. I'll pull off my profile act and shellac your back. Don't be mad at me for that, it'll be just fine. Play my grandson Miguel, he wrote that last line. God, he's such a jerk. It's all good. Tiffany, where to your mom? No, where to your mom? Have her call me. Chris, JB, Crystal. Holla at your boy, Clarence. Special shout out to Big Chief Marty Hoffman, Petrocelli, and Brad McLean, and little J.